Hey, man, we live, man. We live, fellas. We back with another episode for the love of the game. It's your host, Larry Webb, with my co-host, RJ, and hey,
The reigning national champions, man. What's going on, man?
and
What's going on with y'all?
my main guest, Montrez Scott. What's good, man? Tell the people
Oh, my
what's
boy,
up.
Montrez, what's up, man?
Hey, he on mute. He don't even realize it.
Oh, he on mute,
I
bro.
do realize it, RJ.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
I
say.
do realize it. What up?
What up?
No.
We live, bro. So we back and got a couple guests on, man. Waiting a couple more guests to pull up. Gonna be a fun show, packed show tonight. And
Cool.
yeah. And my coach Pace, man. Tell the people
Shout
what's
out,
up, man.
shout out, Coach. Shout out to you, man.
Good, what's good? Name Coach Pace. Been coaching football for about 12 years. Played football since I was 5. Retired from playing ball when I was 29. So been around the game all my life for the most part, and just love talking ball and helping kids out and doing what I love to do on the field,
Yes,
which
sir.
is develop.
Salute,
That's
salute.
what's up, man.
It's a little dope, bro.
You say you coach with Uncle Luke too, right?
Nah, it's a possibility that I might end up coaching with Uncle Luke.
Oh, okay.
We talking about the Uncle Luke, right?
The Uncle Luke, man.
Yeah, you ain't talking about the other Uncle Luke. I know you.
Uncle Luke.
Yeah, man.
All the ones that we were created off of.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Man, we back, man. Roger, say what's up to the people, man. Oh, you on mute?
You on mute too. Mm.
Okay. Yeah, man. So we here to kick it, man.
It's paining you to say it, ain't it? I know it. I know it.
And
I know it. You can say it though. You can say it.
You go to see it, though. Good.
First of all, how was y'all week, man? How was y'all day, man? Last show was pretty good, solid.
Oh yeah, it definitely was.
Solid show, man. Solid show. It's out there now on all platforms: YouTube, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Spotify. All the podcasts is up there. Last week episode was you want to tune in, but this show gonna be good, real good. Man, we can start off right now and talk about. First of all, I want to get into we didn't touch on it last week, but we didn't about NFL the Hamlin kid. What's his name?
DeMar Hamlin.
DeMar Hamlin. I want to prayers out to him, man. Glad he made a full recovery. Man, great job by the NFL. Taking care of that man, his future. I seen the GoFundMe when we was recording that night. And then, over this week, then raised like $6-7 million. Man, shout out to all the organizations. Shout out to NFLPA, Roger Goodell, the whole organization. He's straight for life now, man. And kind of a heartfelt situation. With that, man, kind of that's scary, fellas. That was scary.
Yeah,
I
that was.
listened to a lot of podcasts this week, and want to ask you this, Scott, man. How and you too, Coach Pace, too. Like, we all love the game, man. But did that kind of pause you on, you having your kids in the future playing football or whatever? Did that make you have a second thought? Who do you guys think?
For me, no, but immediately my wife was like, "Nah, he ain't playing." I mean, but I try to make her understand that you can suffer any type of injury at any time in life, right? I mean, and he's only 3. He's only 3, so I'm pretty sure by the time he's up in age and he's able to play contact football, then it'll be in a much better space. and she'll be able to quote unquote deal with it, because he gonna be a dog. He gonna be, and I'm not talking bulldog, but he gonna be a monster. I think he gonna be a monster.
Yeah. So you believe he gonna play again? So hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, you talking about my son?
No, I was
Or
talking about
Hamlin?
DeMar. Excuse me. I'm talking about Hamlin. Excuse me.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Personally, I think it's in him. I think it's in him, and if he have the opportunity to play again with a full recovery, then I don't think it'll be a no-brainer for him. However, his family, they gonna be like, nah, especially his mom, man. Can you just imagine, bro, just being in the stands and that happens, and so I think he will, because it's in him, but he's probably going to be hit with a lot of peer pressure when it comes to making that decision.
Most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I'll speak on my behalf. I didn't. Yeah, my son definitely he'll play if that's what he desires. My son is 3 as well, so I have a little way to go. But big fella, he in college playing college ball. So, like, I don't think it's just one of those things. And like even my son and mother, we talk about things, and so it's just one of those things. We understand freak accidents happen. We've been to a lot of football games. I've seen a lot of football games. That's not something that happens on the regular. Nor is that something that happens in sports on the regular. Is it something that may have happened before? Yes, but we didn't see a need to necessarily want to push him away from it. Right now, my son's super active at 3. He's been swimming since he was about 1 year old. He boxes and everything. So I don't think the contact or none of that gonna ever be a problem with him nor his mother, just because he's super active and he just loves contact. Period.
That's what's up, man. Yeah. Go ahead, Stray.
Well, my son going. He had no choice. Shout out to what his name? What
Hamlin.
Hamlin, for real though. Shout out to him. I hate to see that, for real. That was scary. But my sons and my daughter, they go. They gonna do something. They gonna play basketball, dentist, doctor, something. But as far as
I'm with you.
Shoot,
yeah. 6 and play golf.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any kids, but I mean they're gonna, if I do have kids, you know what I'm saying, they playing sports, bro. They ain't gonna get in some, or I got
you gonna have kids, bro. They
you know what I mean? Like
but sports it helps them in so many different ways.
It do.
It do. The contact stuff, man.
It gonna help dad too. It gonna help dad a lot. A whole lot. Purple
it teach you to be a competitor, man, and not to give up in anything, man. Because there was, I mean, like I said, I was a D1 track athlete, and there was millions of times I wanted to give up and do something else, but I kept pushing. You know what I'm saying? I all the obstacles I went through, man, all the way until I got that scholarship. You feel me? You know, so it's a journey, man.
It made it well worth
life.
Because brother, I tell you, like it's nothing like seeing the progression of kids, and when you see the development of kids, not just in a sport, but just the development in their personality, them as a person. You see how important that sports or even extracurricular activities can be. I call football the game of life.
And old dude about to play too. He's still about to play. They say he can still play, after this.
Yes, sir. So I think what's gonna end up happening with him, he's gonna take the rest of the year off, and it's gonna be more so they're gonna probably bring him through a lot of stress tests and that nature, and monitor him very closely. I think for right now, maybe about the first couple of months, is just get your rest and relaxation, bro. You put in the work, you put your body on the line, you damn near die on the field like any football player would love to do. But now it's time, you get healthy, you worry about you, and when time comes around, then we'll talk about that, and we'll go through that. Yeah, so I think that's kind of how they're gonna handle that situation.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I think it's just gonna be a little bit different than the Ryan Shazier situation.
Yeah, Ryan said you ain't never gonna play again.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of like I don't know if you guys remember, but Ricardo Lockett,
Mm-hmm.
he took something similar like that too.
Yeah,
And
when he was in Seattle.
yeah.
I remember Willis McGahee back in college, man. He wound up like breaking his leg or something. Like it was some crazy accident he had.
He had he basically they ran into his knee and it jumped. That's basically
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cringed so much after that hit, man.
Yeah.
Boy.
And that's why Ohio State won. Yeah, Larry, you ain't saying nothing about that. But anyway, he went on to be a good solid player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was still good.
And Ohio State grabbed the dude at the end of the game. He passed interference. Y'all ain't saying nothing about that either. But anyway, like I said,
it's just because it's Georgia, man. Y'all fan.
No, Coach Pace know about it. Coach Pace know about it. He know about it.
That Miami got cheated though, bro.
Talk about cheat gate.
Huh?
What you talk about?
No, I was talking about. I was talking about Miami against Ohio State.
He got to tell his cornerback stop holding people, man. You know what I'm saying?
Not in that national championship game.
Shit, he hold the hell out of Chris Gelman.
That play was
crazy.
That play was over for.
Hey,
it was late, but he hold him.
Hey, it was double stars on that field, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
But yeah,
let's still talk about that game to this day, though. That's crazy. Man.
Yeah, because Miami would, man. Miami was the boy. Ohio State was good too. Shit.
During that time, we got robbed out of like 3 national championships.
Yeah, see.
Oklahoma played in one, and they ain't bring us. Man, we ain't gonna talk.
That 2000.
Yeah, we ain't talk about how them folks do us.
Oh yeah, you talking about my head coach, man? He was their quarterback.
Hey, I'm glad y'all said that because Larry, boy, Miami don't get in trouble. Boy, y'all don't get no championship. I promise you.
Trouble for doing the same thing that the nation was doing. We just did it better.
Yeah, y'all don't. Hey, they don't get in trouble. Y'all ass would have been in trouble.
If we don't get in trouble, it ain't no Alabama. It ain't no.
It ain't a lot of teams for real.
It ain't no Florida.
Hey, them players, them know.
Yeah, it's just true, bro. They've been paying players since the 70s, bro. Like you feel me?
Are you crazy,
Larry? I'm telling you.
Nah,
them people don't get in trouble. Man, Miami don't get in trouble. Man, them kids won't leave the state. No shit me. They would have.
You talking about if they become a championship winning program, you saying that they're going to Florida not gonna be able to get no recruits? Is that basically you coming at?
No. I said that when they got in trouble about
them now, but we're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that under the mat.
Man,
I mean, hey, as a Tennessee fan, I want Miami to keep winning because I want Miami to keep recruiting all these because it's taken away from Florida and it's taken away from Georgia because they coming in the state of Florida to recruit. It's taken from Bama. You know what I'm saying? I want Miami to be the dominant team.
Hey, but you know one thing about Kirby though, RJ, is I don't care what star you are. If you're a walk on, he's gonna develop.
I agree.
So we can go get. We'll take out. We can get it. RJ.
Look, man. I agree with you that he do develop, but there's a couple players he ain't developed, bro. He ain't developed no Jordan Davis. He ain't developed no Jalen Carter. Oh, he did. That man is big, bro.
He didn't even want Jordan Davis. He didn't even want him. Dan Lanning, found him.
Dan Lanning found him. Yeah, Dan Lanning.
It ain't hard to find that big old dude, bro. He about 380 pounds.
Okay. But look,
I want him. That's exactly what he said.
But look, true. But that dude on Florida, now 21.
I was just about to say that.
Nah, he talking about that big dude. Yeah, I know you talking about
that. Big star ass nigga, man.
Jay, I was just about to say that.
Yeah, I read that. I already
like
know.
I said, I'm telling Coach Page, man, I need you in Florida State to get y'all recruiting at the top, bro, so I can take away from these Gators, man. We don't say these Gators to beat Georgia, please.
Right now, we can start shutting out the nation. Hey, ain't nobody else coming to South. Hey, y'all gotta pay the toll to come down South.
Hey,
I like it. I love it. Even though y'all took Francis Maui Gold from us, bro, I'll be like, you know what? I need Miami to be good, so I wouldn't even that upset. I wouldn't even that upset.
Oh man,
I wanted Matt Go so bad.
Yeah.
We just stopped Ohio State from poaching our kids, and we all right.
Yeah.
Ohio State recruit nationally, bro. They ain't playing.
Just talk about that. Hamlin situation. Kind of put a bow on that, man. I want to cover that Shannon Sharp and Skip situation too.
Oh yeah,
man, that was crazy. What's y'all take on that, man? How y'all feel about Skip tweet?
I don't think this was started overnight. I think this has been building up for a good little minute, and this is the top point of it. You feel me? Because they had been arguing. Because you remember not Shannon Sharp, but Skip Bayless said something about that he can't compare Shannon Sharp to Brady or something like that. And he was like, "Bro, what has Brady accomplished that I haven't? I won Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying? Shannon Sharp got 3 Super Bowls? Like, man, the man won multiple Super Bowls, and he a Hall of Famer, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?" And like they were arguing with it about that, and now it just seemed like it's getting even worse. And with Skip Bayless, that was a dumb tweet, bro. Why are we even talking about that right now? Like, this man almost lost his life.
Right.
So a lot of people are saying that what Skip meant to say, well, no, how we interpret Skip's message is not how he tweeted out. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like he's saying that there's no way you should continue this game because of how this guy is injured. But we took it as how you're not going to continue this game, all because he said the word irrelevant. Now, I'm still mixed because it's like, well, number one, he shouldn't have ever tweeted that anyways.
Right.
But then on the flip side of that coin, when Shannon is speaking his mind, you interrupt the guy, man. Like, you don't even let him vent. You know what I'm saying? And then I was looking at some shit earlier where Michael Strahan was like, because if y'all remember, Skip said that nobody at Fox had a problem with the tweet, but Michael Strahan was like, don't speak for everybody because I had a problem with the tweet. You know what I'm saying? So I think his message is still out there like the wrong way, because even when he had the opportunity to fix it on national TV, he still didn't fucking fix it. You know what I'm saying? So what he said, in my opinion, was screwed up, and I think he shouldn't have went that route. Personally, I think Shannon needed his own show anyways.
Right.
Yeah. He actually do. He has that what is it? The Shay
Club Shay Shay. Club Shay Shay.
That what it is.
He used to talk about that shit all the time. He used to talk about it. And now
I think they need to go and promote that show up to Fox.
I do. Yeah.
I
agree.
Going. People come back to see Shay. They don't come to see Skip because I think everybody's tired of his hot takes. My problem with Skip is I don't understand how you can have a partner or teammate and you take every chance you get to possibly try to embarrass him or belittle him on national TV. And if the guy looked like him, it wouldn't be nowhere near like that. And
you don't think so?
It's like you playing this man's face because you want a response out of him that you're starting to get because you're trying to move him out the way. And so I feel like it's a game being played inside the game. And also I think that Skip understands who is carrying the show, so it kind of bothers him. Because if you look at Skip Bayless's past, Skip carried shows because of his personality, because of his bravado, because of his knowledge. But now you brought somebody in with just as much knowledge, if not more, has more charisma, more character.
Swag.
Yes.
Exactly.
Anybody room, and he's gonna take the room no matter where it's at.
Yep,
And
that's a fact.
he hates that. It's just like you're on a football team and you get a scholarship, and somebody asking, "Hey, how Bobby get a scholarship?" I was out there working with Bobby. Like, bro, but Bobby's steady over there clapping his hands every time you doing something good, but you steady trying to knock him off the pedestal and trying to. So, it happens all the time to people that look like us, and when you're dealing, this just happened to be on national TV because you can go to any workplace, you see these type of environments every day. I work in a school,
especially the school.
I work in a school. And it was a situation where I had to get a little bit out there with a parent because, again, I'm a man first. You're not going to disrespect me or none of that. These same people that be around me every day, they looked at me like I'm the threat. And this man is up on our school campus talking crazy to me, and I'm supposed to be the one to back down. I'm supposed to be the one. No, it don't work like that. But just because I look like I do, and he didn't look like us, it was a different scenario. So, like, again, like I completely understand. And to me, I think Shay should go and do his own thing, become a better version of the pivot or anything like that, because he has it. He can't do it. You don't need him. You don't need ESPN. You don't need Fox. You don't need, with the way marketing is right now, he can go do this and he'll have way more for himself than he would being at ESPN or Fox.
Especially the way this streaming shit is set up right now.
Exactly.
Like, everybody stream everything.
Like we said in here though, like we was like, bro, this is the new media. You know what I'm saying? People come in here to watch, they would rather watch us talk about it that are just like them. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the game than it be to somebody that's like, I mean, girl, now I love watching Shannon Sharp, but like I said, I would feel better somebody that's a casual fan like me. You know what I'm saying? That would talk about the game than it would be somebody played.
Hey, I think I don't like, I don't like Skip, man, but then I do like Skip, but I think him and Shannon just that show, man. Without Shannon, that's the Undisputed Show, man. They won't. They don't need.
They don't exist.
Man. They don't need to separate. Like, they just made for each other. They mesh together. Like, you gotta have that idiot on the fucking.
I get it.
I do agree. I agree with you.
I get it, bro. I get it.
It's just like arguing with Larry, man, or a Gator fan, bro. Like,
I get it, bro.
Shit. Like,
I get it.
You gotta have one of those. It's boring.
Yeah, you gotta have a Larry.
You gotta have a Larry.
He said, bro, they wrong, bro.
And we all can't agree on shit. We can't all agree.
Yeah, you can agree on shit, but you gotta have that more like go.
I get it.
Yeah, you need somebody to go say something stupid, though. I do agree. It's gonna make everybody like, why would he say that?
But on the flip side,
that would get the views, and that's what get the listeners.
On the flip side of the coin, though, man, it's like that. I get that, bro. But when it comes to humanity,
yeah. When it get personal,
for nobody.
Yeah, because he be getting personal.
Yeah, when it get personal,
like,
yeah.
That's
the part I don't like about him.
Because I like about him. Yeah, I like they back and forth. I do. I like they back and forth too. But when it comes to like, and it's been several incidents where you done saw Skip true colors. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, damn, bro, that's how you really feel about me.
Yeah, that's how he is.
He said it on the last time that they got into it. He's like, this how you really feel, like you're really turn your back on somebody who's sitting beside you every day, who's making you money, to go take up for somebody who wouldn't piss on you if you're on fire, basically.
Yeah.
Man, like, really, like, and if you want to talk about talent for talent, which is what he was trying to tell him, like, if you talk about talent for talent, I'm way more talented than this little white kid that you break. And like, let's just be honest. Like, what they did with the NFL, like, yes, and I'm for the hot takes. I think Brady is a great quarterback, but his first 3 Super Bowls was won by defense and his coaches.
Man, talk to him, coach. Talk to him, boy.
He made plays, but it's definitely mostly
who
defense.
Who y'all talking about?
And the field goal kickers.
Who y'all talking
Super
about?
Bowl
Yeah,
history.
Vinatieri.
Y'all talking about Brady. A couple
Yeah.
cheese scandals too.
But you can't. But
Put that
guess
in there
what? You
too.
can't tell Skip that. You can't see. That's what Shannon be
No,
trying to
you
tell
can't.
Skip, and he not hearing it. He don't be hearing that Jordan shit and that Brady shit. Oh nah, you can't tell him nothing, man. He
Yeah.
he gonna take it, man.
Yeah,
He
and the
gonna
Dallas Cowboys and LeBron when he started hating on LeBron.
Jordan
yeah.
stuff. I ain't hearing the Jordan stuff, but the Brady, yeah, we can talk about it.
Yeah, and I think Brady the GOAT. Yes, I think he's the best quarterback to play the game. It's just like but people like the Brady fans, they hate to admit that that man had help, bro. He definitely had help. Like you can't sit there and say. I mean, I understand it takes a lot to win a Super Bowl. So but one of the things, I mean, he is a franchise quarterback, so he always been there.
He Brady real questionable though, man.
He
To
my
me,
goat.
because once he got caught in these cheating scandals, bro, I don't know, bro. I kind of, I look at that a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
That's why I said Drew Brees is my goat. I think he did a lot more with Waylon.
okay.
He's Joe Montana,
Drew
man.
was good. Drew Brees was good.
Right. And all these things that we throwing out are actually ball players. It ain't like we throwing out Tannehill.
No, man, you gotta do
Yeah,
my
he played
dance. That's my quarterback, man. Golly.
all these guys that we talking about, we can actually throw an argument down. You feel me? And it ain't got to be nothing personal. And I think that's more so what they needed to do. But like the way he went about it, especially not in our community. Anywhere else, he would have been upside that man's head.
Yeah,
he
right.
been.
But
Yeah,
that's it. And it's so crazy, bro, because Shannon be catching himself sometime, man.
He ready to snap out,
Shannon
bro.
be catching himself like, yo, for real, bro? Like, this is what you doing any other time now,
I just can't believe that Skip came for his career though. Like the man, one of the greatest tight ends to play the game. Like, come on, bro.
And Shannon don't even talk about his stuff. We forget that he was a Hall of Fame tight end, dog. He don't even talk about that.
The only time I really seen Shannon brag on himself is when Tony Gonzalez was on there and they was arguing about who was a better tight end. That was the only time I really seen them really talk about himself like that. He most of the time he say his brother better than him. Like he was like, yeah, my Sterling better.
You know, Sterling sharp there, but but see the thing is, like the way Skip said that, bro. He said like you wish you basically like you jealous of him or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When bro got Super Bowls, I think he got 3.
Bro got 3. 2 with the Broncos, 1 with the Ravens.
He all Hall of Famer, all pro. I mean, look, Brady got 7, bro. But I mean, but Shannon Sharp ain't no slouch, bro. You act like you're a scrub.
And he intelligent. He know more than
he intelligent.
He know more about sports than Skip. And Skip went to college for all.
Every 7
Well, he
went to Vanderbilt.
He well put together.
And he well put together.
You know what I'm saying? Like
he was.
I know his shit.
You know his shit, man.
Without Shannon, that show ain't nothing, man. Skip, he cool, but Shannon make it live, with the LeBron takes and stuff.
Yeah, that's all the time I really listen to Skip. After LeBron started going off, bro, and I cut that mug on there, see what Skip got to say, see how he hating. That's all the time I really watch it. Like,
me too.
Like somebody gotta hate, somebody gotta agree, somebody gotta hate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like on certain player, but that Tom Brady, he loved Tom Brady, boy. And I think Shannon Sharp said somebody he wanted to interview with him or something like that, and Skip didn't like that. He said you ain't never interviewed him, something like that. Then he really got mad about that. Cause like, cause he a reporter, or whatever. He interview people and stuff too.
And see, that was gonna be my point. And if I was when he would have started playing them games, I would have said, bro, I got a gold jacket. You ain't even top 25 commentators doing whatever you doing, bro. Not even right now. You had to get a me to make your show popping.
Thanks.
Understand what like?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Skip rubbed me the wrong way when he started doing all that stuff. Like
it got serious with that Tom Brady thing, and he loved Tebow too. He do Tebow like that too.
Oh man, that boy.
Yeah, boy, he love Tebow.
Hey man, hey, chill out.
Yeah.
Man,
Hey,
look, man, hey, I'm
Shannon
gonna be with
Sharp.
Larry, man. I'm gonna defend Tebow, bro, because y'all be coming for him like he ain't one of the greats, man. Come
He
on,
ain't
bro.
trash. What you mean? You come
he's
for he
not.
trash. That nigga's
No, he's
trash.
not.
Nah, bro, yeah,
Don't
you
Great
think
college,
he's not
great
trash,
college
dog.
Emil,
legend.
what's up, man?
No,
Hold
he's
on.
not.
Emil,
Go
what's
ahead.
up? What's going on, man?
Dude,
What going on? What going on?
what's up, fam?
Man, glad you here,
What's
man.
good with
Glad
it?
you here.
What going
What?
on with y'all, boy? D Mill. What's up with y'all? What y'all name is?
Huh?
Man,
My name's Zay, bro. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
Zay. Okay.
Dogs,
Yeah,
man. You know what I mean? Go dogs,
yeah,
man.
I'm
yeah. It's RJ, man. Go Vols, man. You know what time it is.
okay.
so it's only one you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey, we admitted all the stuff that y'all trying to do right now.
Oh Lord.
It's all mosquito.
That
One
shit
hat, dog.
crazy.
Yeah.
Man, I
That
enjoy
shit
Miami
crazy.
was good though, bro. Y'all gotta make
Yeah.
some
I
respect, man.
like man.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
favorite
yeah.
player was Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor. R.P. Sean Taylor.
It's coming.
No, for sure.
It's
Yeah.
Now who you like, D Mill?
You talking about college football?
Yeah.
Oh, so we down bad. I'm a Florida fan though.
No,
Oh,
okay.
I mean,
We-
you know,
Man, hey, D Mill don't brought more folk to Gameville than Dan Mullen.
We down bad, man.
hey
No
man,
cap.
y'all be all right, man. Don't
D
worry.
Mill don't brought more 5-star to Gameville than Dan Mullen, bro. For real.
So hey, D Mill, I'm gonna ask you like
Famous
Larry, man. Do you believe in Billy Napier?
Fuck
Shit, he ain't show me nothing yet to believe in. For real.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm trying to tell Larry, bro. I was like, I don't see it, bro. I don't see it,
he
man.
got
Not
y'all.
to see.
I mean,
That's me.
I don't see it right now either. Like,
Florida State trash. Look. I leave that for the other sites and stuff
Oh
like.
Lord.
Florida, Norvell ain't talking about shit. I'm
I
gonna
ain't
tell you
gonna
that
keep
right
the
now.
things unfiltered up in here. I'm gonna let y'all make it, dog.
Norvell ain't talking about nothing. We know that. Like this, his best season ain't even make a New Year's Six bowl. You feel
Oh
me?
Lord.
So
I'm a,
you feel me? So he ain't really no threat for real. Cristobal, he can recruit, but he can't coach.
Yeah. Hey, Miami. Hey,
Yeah.
Copay, he got
Y'all getting the players
He
now. I want
can't.
to see what
He
he gonna
can't
do with
coach.
them though.
that's the team to where
He
y'all
can't.
trying to go. The
He
playoffs.
can't coach. The OC, they kept the OC. He ain't no down. He ain't worth it down. So
Uh-oh.
OJ keeping the real shit. You feel me? That's what it is.
You must then look at the film then, dog.
What film did I not look at?
Florida Miami beef. This
Oh
What
yeah.
you didn't look at?
That OC is terrible, bro. Gaddis, he's not it.
Yeah, I got a couple Kane fans. They were talking about the OC.
yeah, they talking about he don't.
Oh, can y'all hear me, dog?
Yeah,
we
we
can.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn on any fan, dog. We see. Here's the thing. I'm a realistic Miami fan. I know where we are. I know where we were, and I know where we gonna be. And so, understanding, like, I understand what you're saying. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some things that some of our coaches could have done better in the past. But guess what? It's hard to do those things when you ain't got the pieces.
Okay.
You need the Jimmys and Joes for the X's and O's.
Okay.
And I say that because if you look at Michigan offense, where it was last year, and where it was the year before, it wasn't too far off of how Miami was looking.
So I got a question.
Go ahead.
So you saying Middle Tennessee got better athletes than y'all?
No, I'm saying that Middle Tennessee played better than us. I'm saying that at any given
So y'all needed
be beat.
that much more talent to beat them, or it was just somewhat due to the coaching too? Was it talent there in that game, or was it coaching in that
You
game?
spot a team 17 points before the first 5 minutes, and then when you climb back in the game, on top of injuries, and we were down to a depleted offensive line, and then when you climb back into a game, and then you get bombed again, and that's what happens. I'm realistic. We didn't play well. We got beat. Alabama have been beat by lesser opponents, so Clemson, Georgia, and everybody else. So it happens in football. When you don't put on them pants and come out to play, your ass get powdered and you hit that bus with a sad face.
We gonna see what y'all getting the players now, so
Hey, don't
ain't
worry
no
about it. We
excuse.
see y'all in 24.
Ain't no
Y'all ain't gonna be able to
excuse.
breathe in the swamp.
Hey, shit.
Hey man, I'm
This,
telling y'all now,
this,
but I gotta look out for Florida State though, bro. They look good, bro.
no, they
I
doing some
like
shit.
that
They
quarterback
doing
they
they
got
doing.
nice.
They
Hey,
doing they shit in the portal though. They added some players
Yeah,
in the portal.
they adding shit in the portal. What I'm worried about is the continuity with the team. Like, yeah, you're getting a bunch of stuff out of the portal, but what happens when those guys are gone and you're underdeveloped? Then you
Yeah,
Hey,
like
Peter Ward might be on that team.
for the last 15 years.
type shit.
All
that's
that
why you don't depend on the portal, man. You
stuff
gotta at least have a top 10 recruiting class, man.
Yeah,
Develop them, and then you can add some of the rest of the pieces with the
Yeah,
portal. You
yeah,
feel me?
you're right. The portal just plug it in. You plug in with the portal, but they got some great players out of there. That boy from South Carolina,
yeah, right
Ty-
in.
Zaheem Bell.
yeah.
Mm.
Now, hey, some of these guys that on the other team and they still in the transfer portal, they wasn't used right. Like that boy Bell, I'm telling you, bro, they used him right. He gonna be good.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
in the portal,
For
I think
sure.
y'all have definitely killed it. I just think that y'all should have, and I think this is probably what y'all gonna do. The second half or the late signing period is sign more high school guys because again, you gotta have a nice group to develop. What if those guys that y'all get to transfer in decide to leave after 1 year?
Correct.
Because we all talk about a transfer portal time. We all talking about when guys do good, they want to go hop in a portal to possibly do what? Get that bag from somewhere else or to raise their stock. So what happens if that happens when you don't have the pieces up underneath it, or what happens if that piece that you were like I'll say like us when we had a lot of guys go down, then you have no guys up underneath it. You have no depth, and so it's a slippery slope. But it can go either way. I think this year they're gonna be solid, but I don't know about their future.
Yeah, I like that defensive tackle out of Western Michigan. That Fisk, Brandon
Mhm.
Fisk kid, that white kid. He's nice.
He played with some nice leverage, don't he?
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
shoot that power through them hips, and he knows how to play ball. I will say that the players that they got some ball players now. They got some dudes.
Mhm.
They got the Jimmys and Joes. Same with you guys at Florida. Florida was getting some Jimmys and Joes.
They gonna be on though.
Yeah.
I just think
Yeah, I got a good recruiting class.
They gonna be on. They gonna
I
be
just think
on.
Napier got to develop and coach. Like,
You gotta recruit a little bit better too though.
mm-hmm.
We missed on some firepower, like some game changer players this cycle. That's why I say he ain't showing me too much when it come
Man,
down to
need to
recruiting.
tell him to
Like
stop trying to
You
get
gonna have to get
the
some
difference
wins though,
between
bro. You can't be
him and
losing to
Mullen,
Vanderbilt. And, you know what I'm saying?
you
And
feel
these
me?
dog.
Like,
bad
come
teams
on,
that
I
gotta
was
man.
telling him
recruit.
to go off of my kid, dog. Tell him to stop trying to get on to be a PWO and tell him to off him.
Yeah. Hey,
They done brought him
I'm
up there
glad you.
30 million times.
Yeah, I'm glad you on here, man. I want to talk about that, man. The preferred walk on. You're on. I mean, you talked about it on the spaces in the deep detail. What's going on with Florida and what the behind the scenes stuff that what you know. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and
So
you care to
so
share.
yeah. So the kid name is Brian Green. So everybody go check him out. His name is Brian Green. He's at Orange Park High School. He's still looking for a home. He has a PWO for the University of Florida, but the kid is a ball player.
Oh
Like
yeah, his dog.
legitimate ball player. If you go look him up on Twitter, I think it's B Green 7, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. But they want him to come in as a PWO. His best friend is Roger Kearney, the offensive lineman, the interior offensive lineman that just played in
Hmm.
All-American game last weekend. But with this kid, I coached him as a sophomore. We had a pretty deep coaching staff. With a lot of knowledge. We had a head coach that didn't want to really let the reins go, so a lot of us dispersed. We got coordinator jobs and stuff at other places. I ended up coaching college ball, and a couple of other guys. And so what ended up happening his junior year, the kid had four coaches on a consistent basis. None of them was a true wide receiver coach. They didn't have a true quarterbacks coach. None of that. So he actually kind of went under the radar. He goes to camps this off season, murdering kids. But of course, everybody has their favorites. He was at Florida State camp and made a 5-star fall. They was trying to press him, so like he was balling out, and so that's actually how he was ending up at Florida State and Florida and stuff like that. And then the football season came along, and he plays with some guys. He has a kid named Nolan Chambers, Joseph Restall, the running back. Nolan Chambers is a receiver. He has a kid. My God, I can't even think. Jamel, he plays receiver DB. So they had some guys, and it was spreading the ball around. But you talk about a kid that was pressing because it's his senior year now, and so he had a little, going back and forth. Now he has a new head coach, and so he got into a little. I ain't gonna say an altercation with the coach, but the coach didn't truly understand his need and want to. Right. And so you have a kid that goes and do 2 or 3 days and it's after practice working out like he having 2 days. And he's not seeing the ball or anything like that. So of course you're gonna get frustrated in his senior year. And so his year ended and Florida offered him the PWO. And right now he's taking it, but we have some other little options that we're trying to work. We've been talking to a couple of junior colleges. We've been talking to a couple of mid majors and stuff like that. But we trying to put anybody on him who willing to give him a shot, because the kid can play. He's a qualifier. He's 6'2", about 195, runs about a 4.5 40. Can jump, can run, can catch the ball. Yeah. But he nice.
Yeah. It's kind of similar to that. What's that kid that going to Utah? I really like him. The Mikey, the kid that he from Jacksonville too, I think. The running back, he going to Utah. I think he like a 3-star kid.
Oh, you talk about the receiver that was murdering everybody at the All-American game?
Yeah, you talking about Eric Field?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah,
Mikey Matthews, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Mike Matthews, I think
that's Matthews.
Yeah, some shit like
we
that.
had him in the Twitter space over the summer, and we were talking to him or whatever. And the only reason he wanted that Florida State offer and that Florida offer, so they ain't never offered the kid. But I like the man. He nice, bro. He is that boy. He cold.
Hey, that's the thing. People like in college football nowadays, they get so caught up on the stars, and it's mainly because they have time, but these people that's in these offices that's looking at this film and stuff, they look at the stars and they think that if I present a star and we can get a star, that is good. But it's not like back in the day where you wanted to find a diamond in the rough. The person that everybody wanted on that you could get and you can offer and you can get him to come to your school and he can be the Ed Reed, the Reggie Wayne type and all of that. But again, with COVID and the transfer portal, it's kind of making it hard for these young kids, especially these high school kids that are coming out.
Yeah. D-Mill, who you know what I'm saying? I know you you used to help a lot of kids or whatever, man. You kind of fell back from that, man. You care to share why you fell back?
I mean, shit, it was just like a lot of them was pertaining to the University of Florida, and it's like shit. The last coach who really just had me really fall back for sure was Dan Mullen, because it was like he really ain't give a damn after his first 2 years. You feel me? Like, it became a shit show down that motherfucker. You feel me?
He was a recruiter, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm from Mississippi, so trust me, we had to get him up out of there.
Yeah. He ain't give a damn about recruiting. But 2 players just transferred to the University of not University, it was Temple University. Kamar Wilcoxon.
Yeah.
He's a safety, slash nickel, and DeWarren Black. He just transferred to Temple University. I think Temple might they getting a few players that can make some plays out there for sure. So I'm gonna be on the lookout for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna be on the lookout for them.
So man, it's what you think about the 24 class just moving forward, man? What you think we get it done? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like I got my. Don't get me wrong. We got a few good gems. I say like Kelby Collins on the D line.
Yeah,
He
Kelby
is.
Collins.
I think he should be probably after the All-Star game. He had 2 sacks. I think he should be probably a 5-star. Cause no cap. I think he should be a 5-star. What's the corner name? Jackson.
Oh, Jakeem. Yeah, Jakeem. Nice.
Jakeem Nice. Yeah, for sure. I think he's a top 5 corner for sure. He's 6'2", 6'1", 6'2", and he really just learning the corner position. He played wide receiver throughout high school, so he gonna be a dog. Eugene Wilson from Tampa.
Oh yeah, I'm very familiar with them Tampa athletes. That's a slept-on area.
Yeah,
I promise it is.
yeah, he a dog, and his pops played in the league, so he got NFL blood in him.
Yeah.
You coach, my man?
No, I don't coach. I just follow this shit. Like I just follow this shit.
For sure.
That's it. I'm very deep in it. That's it. I don't coach though.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, bro.
My boy Mill, man, he he real tight with Jack Rabbit, man.
Oh yeah, that's my dog. That's my
For sure.
dog.
So you from the muck?
Nah, I just know people down there, man. I'm from Warner Robins, Georgia.
Oh sure, I respect that.
Yeah,
Play ball.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
What you talking about when you know what you looking at?
Yeah.
Say that again.
I said I know you know what you looking at, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm in Atlanta, so I'm very familiar with Warner Robins.
Okay, yeah. We play ball. We play ball down here, man, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So what you think about
That's great.
Hey man,
You can't let it make it too much, huh?
Hey, I don't know if you've been hearing about us lately, but we've been running shit, man.
Hey man.
I don't know if you heard about us lately, but we've been running shit for real.
I got to check it. I got to look into that, man.
No, for real. We got we
don't
been
to run Robinson. I know they've been running shit.
No
Go ahead, man.
Nah, man, we can kind of roll into it, man. And kind of break down that national championship, man. And,
oh man,
it was like you bypassed it. You bypassed it a lot.
Nah, I'm just kind of warming up to it, man. Hey, man.
What you warming up for?
Hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and say this, man. Go Frogs, man. Go Frogs, man. TCU. Go Frogs, man. They gonna win their first natty.
I hope they do.
Remember what I started the show with, and I told y'all who was my 1B, right?
Yeah.
So now y'all see why I can't go for UGA.
Yeah, and I just don't like. I just hate what they're building, bro. They building something. I can't have no dynasty, not in the East. I don't deal with Florida dynasty, bro. I can't deal with Georgia, bro. Hell no.
Hey.
So we should not want no one in the SEC to win because they might build a dynasty.
Nobody
want them to win
again.
Nobody should win it because everybody's scared of their ops to build a dynasty. That's what it's about.
Building a dynasty
because they had my dog's son at quarterback.
I mean, you always got that one team, bro, that win a championship and then they don't do nothing. That's what we thought Georgia was gonna be. They got their championship, they're gonna fall off for a little bit. They might win another one a couple years down the line. We didn't think y'all gonna be back here next year, bro. we like, no, bro. Huh? Then y'all bring everybody back, so y'all might be there again.
With Stetson returning, I figured they'll hit the playoffs for sure.
Yeah,
you thought that?
Looking at the schedule, I'm like, yeah, they for sure.
I mean, but we lost all them people. Well, this is what people were saying. We lost all the people. We may lose 2-3 games. Somebody say we lose 5, but They said that we lost a lot of players, bro. You feel me? So
No, y'all lost a lot
I
of
lost the
players,
players.
you feel me?
But
I know how y'all recruit at the
Kirby,
same time too, though.
True,
Yeah,
true,
how we
true, true.
recruit.
Yeah,
I didn't
I know
even
that.
see it. I didn't even see it.
develops,
You
man.
know.
Yeah.
Our
Oh,
rotation and how we recruit, man. We didn't have no
yeah.
excuse.
Oh yeah. I looked at that. I definitely know that, but I was just saying, like, you know,
So,
I knew that deep. I didn't think defense gonna be. I mean, defense great, but I didn't know it gonna be like, you know, it's not
I
like
don't know.
last year. Not like last year.
I don't know how you didn't know that, Zay, because
No.
my only concern for our defense coming into the season was the linebacker position.
Linebackers,
That was the only
That's not a
concern to
hard
me.
position to replace.
Man, I don't even
I
want to talk
mean,
about linebackers.
I get
That's like
that.
saying
I get
only
that.
position I worry about is running back. Like,
But no. But I'm saying
To fill in
what
N'Kobe Dean's shoes.
yes, what N'Kobe Dean did for us, bro,
okay,
was
I get. Okay, I
big
get you
time.
on that.
Hey, N'Kobe Dean, he was a different type of animal. I
Yeah,
would.
he
That's what I'm
was.
saying. So for me personally, my only concern was fucking linebacker. But after that Oregon game, and I seen how fast and how quick Dumas read shit. Oh yeah, we good. We good, bro. You know
Hey,
what I'm
y'all
saying? So
developed y'all linebackers extremely
for
well. And,
sure. But see,
being
that's the thing.
anybody
Kirby gonna develop a defense
also
regardless.
for
Yeah, like
yes.
can be able
You
to
can't
impact
forget he play
what
he
they
not.
did.
My bad.
Um,
Go ahead.
oh no, I was just telling them that I think they did a great job of developing their athletes.
Oh, facts.
Go ahead,
yeah,
Mia. What you about to say?
Oh no, I was just saying Kirby. You can't forget Kirby coached linebackers at Bama, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
yeah, that's gonna be his bread and butter.
that. I think anything from linebacker to D line, he definitely gonna be able to coach top notch. You feel me? Now it's gonna be some questions. Can he really just get an island corner? You feel me? But other than that, like linebackers and D line gonna be well coached for sure. For
Yeah,
sure, and he gonna
D
get some
Will.
safeties.
D Will.
That freshman safety gonna be nice.
D
Starts.
Will, I got a question for you, bro. And I don't mean no disrespect. I'm in Warner Robins as well. But
For sure.
I posed this question last week and I have to get an answer from it.
What's
Okay.
good?
You talked about lockdown corners, right?
For sure.
And I've been our defense have been criticized about our secondary. So
Right.
my question to the group was name me a secondary that you can say I'm going to put them on the field and I don't have to worry about anything. D Will, can you do that for me? Because Larry and RJ have yet to
With
name me
no
a
pressure,
secondary.
no nothing. With no pressure.
Name me a secondary that can just
Secondary
shut
just
shit down. You know what I'm
shit
saying?
down.
So
Exactly.
D
saying
Will
this
in the
or
year,
Coach
history of the
Pace.
game, or you
D
saying
Will
this
right
or
year,
now?
Coach.
this year.
I'm talking about right now. D Will
No, they
or
ain't. I
Coach
mean,
Pace.
nah.
Can
Not
y'all
that's
please
No
shut
do
down
defense
that?
like
Ohio
that. And
State.
no
Nah.
defense like that at all.
No, but I see the thing
It
is though
depends on who
what
it's
I was trying to
against.
point I
It
was trying to
depends
prove
on
with y'all.
who it's against. I ain't gonna count. It
Okay.
depends on who it's against.
You're
Now
not locking
versus,
down Ohio State receivers. It's
yeah,
just
you
not
ain't
gonna
find no
happen.
secondary that just
Nobody.
locking down that
You're not locking
Ohio
down their receivers.
secondary.
It's just not.
Nobody.
It's not happening.
I ain't
Hey,
gonna count. Not right now.
I mean,
Larry, do you hear that, Larry? You hear that?
nobody
No,
locking down nothing.
I'm saying overall, like, I mean, it's some solid cornerbacks that like we had over the years that'll lock that shit down. You know
No,
what I'm
we
saying?
talking about
We
this
talking
shit.
about
We talking about
receiver
right now
You
in
talking about? That's what I'm saying.
2023.
This year,
offense.
Yeah, we talking about
Yes.
now.
now there's
I'm
no
talking about
secondary like
the
that.
way that as much as the offensive game has expanded. Now I get it in the past because a lot of everybody used to run the I formation. So a lot of times on the island, you it's 1-on-1 because normally the box is set and you got a man up on the outside. But now that shit is so spread open and wide open, I want to know because everybody criticize our secondary. That's the first thing they go after. I want to know. Give me a secondary that you could say I'm going to put this secondary on the field, and I don't have any issues.
Crickets.
I can't versus that Ohio State receiving core. I can't
Okay.
name none. I ain't gonna count.
Okay.
I
But see,
don't.
I think the jury to give y'all. I think it's not just a personnel this year. I think it's just Kirby philosophy defensively. You just got to go at his second. You got to spread his
Yeah.
athletes out You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta spread his athletes out.
That's the only way you're gonna. That's the only way you're gonna score on Georgia.
That's the only way you really. That's
and
the
I'll
only.
say this.
And you don't have to run crazy, but you have to run effectively. See what I'm saying?
Yes.
3-4 yards
Gotta be
here.
effective. Gotta
And
be
you
effective.
I would say this. I think
can't go against the run, no matter how. That's what Ohio State fucked up at.
Yeah.
Later on in the game, they went against the run. They went pass heavy.
Right.
Start panicking.
I don't know what my eyes been seeing. I don't, I might be seeing some different shit. But the only time I see when my secondary is struggling when we when a scrambling QB scrambling. I don't know what that was my eyes see.
Yeah. A dual threat quarterback.
Dual threat quarterback that's scrambling, like getting away from the from the sacks
pressure
and all that. Yeah, the pressure. Yeah,
extending the play.
Yeah, extending the play. Yeah, so that don't mean my secondary sucks because it.
Yep.
Ain't nobody
but
saying
the quarterback that we lose to, everybody lose to them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, either they get beat. We everybody. CJ
See, there's a difference, man. Y'all the
Bryce
dynasty, bro. Y'all the team everybody trying to take down, bro. It's a difference, bro. See, the way you talking, bro, you not talking like you the number one team. You talking like you number 5. Like, no, bro, you are the team everybody trying to beat right now.
Everybody's
trying to figure out how to take you down.
Hey, but the way Kirby get his team prepared, bro, is like, you haven't done anything. Like you haven't, no matter how many games you won, you fucking haven't done anything. Even after they played the clip after the college football playoff game, and it's like, yo, you got an opportunity to go be legendary. Shit, I wanted to throw on some pads, bro, and I ain't put on no pads in 20 years. You know, like, got an opportunity to be legendary, bro. Like,
no, for sure.
Yeah.
What you about to say, Bill?
You said what?
What you about to say? Go ahead.
No, I was just agreeing with the way Kirby prepares players. I can't do nothing but respect it, man. Like, you see it sometimes in game. Like, he just got so much passion and knowledge for the game. It's like you can't do nothing but respect it, dog. Like.
Yeah, I respect what he been through though, because like, I mean, he done took a lot of heartbreaking L's, bro. Like, you feel me? To get to where he's at right now, you know what I'm saying? We see what he been through. You know, we saw it on TV. You feel me?
No, for sure.
And not to mention, bro, if we didn't give up that second and 26, we'll be talking 3 championships in 7 years. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, if 2 receivers didn't get hurt,
When I said something about Miami,
hold. See,
you're right.
No, I don't agree with that shit. I'm tired of that shit too. On top of that. Right, hold on. Check this out. But do them receivers play defense though? You feel what I'm saying? Hey, do they play defense? And what about hold on, Larry? Hold on. But what about our players that were hurt? That shit don't matter, do it? Huh?
Such as who? Were they superstars?
Who was it?
Are they on the level of Jamison Williams and John Mitchell?
Yeah, Jordan Pickett, nigga. Jordan Pickett. What you mean?
Okay, that's
man. Jordan Pickett ain't no Jamison Williams though, bro.
You said what?
Jordan Pickett's nice.
Jordan Pickett better than that nigga, bro. You tripping?
You see what I'm
saying? In college, no, bro. He better him in college.
Man, hold on, bro. I got him.
Oh my
Me and RG do this all the time. We do this all the time. RJ,
bro, that boy was fast.
Put Jordan Pickett. RJ, put him with Bryce Young. Put Jordan Pickett with Bryce Young.
And give us and let us have
D. Williams. Hey, D. Will.
And D.
If you notice, D. Will, D. Mill. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro.
You good?
If you notice, bro, we don't really kind of like recruit superstars. Like we just kind of develop for our system. So, for me, some of our players are important in their roles. For example, when they's talking about how Marvin Harris went out or whatever, Big O went out for us, Darnell Washington. So that took us out of a lot of 12 personnel packages that we make a lot of play action or we run the football out of. So our impact and key players when they go down, hell yeah, that shit hurt. Like it
yes, it hurt.
It's like a James Williamson for Alabama. You know what I'm saying? What he does for that offense is what some of our players does for our offense, but on a different scale. You know what I'm saying? So
No,
I think
that.
what it is though is that SEC championship, bro. We seen what them receivers can do to y'all, bro, and that's why when they went down, like it was such a big deal because we already seen y'all play
but
them.
I mean, Coach Pace, Coach Pace made a statement earlier. He's like, when you don't show up to play, you get your ass kicked. So we didn't. I agree. The SEC championship game, we did not
I didn't show up to play. That's what it was.
Okay, so
I think most people just pointed out.
I mean, I ain't never heard of somebody glorify SEC championship more than the goddamn 2021. That shit crazy. I never heard nobody glorify this shit more than anybody. That shit crazy. Y'all glorify more than the championship. Shit crazy.
Jameis played. Check this out. J-Mo played, and Will would have been out. And then they lose. Y'all would have said, they ain't have Will.
They have
would have been scoring. See, it always some bullshit.
It's
and
always
another thing.
so.
Hold on, let me say this too. And I always thought it was this. Like when you come in, you get in the top 2 recruit class. You been top 3 or whatever. And though we've been told the next man up. So why can't
I'm just saying
over them?
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
I agree.
I'm just saying.
I thought it'd be
it shouldn't be an excuse. Look, I hate Alabama more than any other team. Y'all know this, so I'm not gonna make no excuses for them. Them boys recruit #1 recruiting class. They supposed to put in another 5-star wide receiver out there.
Bring another one out there, bro. Like bring another one out there. Fuck all that getting hurt.
And Larry, and Ted Ginn went out. Ted Ginn went out in that goddamn game, and you ain't talk about that.
Go ahead, man.
Hey, but the matter of the fact is, by that game, we all understood they didn't have no horse outside of Jameson, because you can't forget John Mechie tore his ACL. He tore his ACL.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, by that time, we all knew, oh shit, they ain't got no other dogs, because up and down through that season, you had so many young niggas dropping the ball. Running the wrong routes. I can't think of that. What was it? Ja'Cory Brooks? He made some plays. He made some plays here and there, but he also had some letdown plays too. You feel me? So it was like, what was that boy named JoJo Earl? His hands was bad. You feel me? So
I think that's one thing I appreciate about Kirby, because he gonna play motherfuckers throughout the entire season. Like he's just gonna play a whole bunch of folks. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to situation like this, when Big O get hurt, and then we bring another guy off the bench, depth, that comes in and he does the job, does the job properly. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I appreciate about Kirby, is his ability to just roll guys in and not afraid to play anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that it's a testament to how he's grown, because there was many a times where we as Georgia fans was like, yo, why are you doing this, or put so and so in, and we just chipping at the bits to get other people into the game because so and so wasn't performing, and he used to just stick to his gun, and I think now he's grown as a decision maker.
Yeah. We ain't drinking no Kool-Aid, no Kirby Kool-Aid. But look, so if when J-Mo went down, and did y'all still think Bama gonna win? Because I think didn't Stetson turn it over?
I paid my bet. Hey, I ain't gonna cap. I paid my bet as soon as he went down.
I'm saying,
I cashed out.
Y'all defense was too elite that year, bro. That was the only team that y'all struggled with. Was Alabama.
I cashed out my 300 as soon as he went down.
Okay. But to me, I'm saying that all the stuff they said about Stetson, you know what I'm saying, and all that, all the stuff, all the time we lost to Bama, I would think that y'all still think they would have won. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he did throw.
We talking different years though.
Hey, it was about that time.
We talking different years when you compare that type of situation though, because like I said, this recent situation, I knew it was in my face that they didn't have no other dogs that was willing to step up. 84, his head never. What was his name?
Andrew Hall.
Yeah.
Come on, we know he still Mr. Can't Get Right. See what I'm saying? So it's like, you feel me? Like, I
Yeah.
knew personnel wise this
Hey, trust
past year
me,
they had no other dogs to step up
Right.
it ain't.
compared to any other situation.
Mm,
They had actual good depth. See what I'm
mm,
saying?
mm.
That's all I'm saying. Like this one situation right here, I knew for a fact, like, oh hell no,
Yeah,
it's
I think
over with. You see what I'm
Georgia
saying?
was a better team that year.
Cause
Like,
cause shit, he went when he got hurt, he went for like 40 yards, 30 yards.
That was cute.
You know, I'm just saying, I ain't
Yeah, he
even.
fine, bro, but he better Jordan Pickens. I don't know why y'all keep saying that.
Nah, listen,
Well, I
check
know
this
you ain't
out, check this
saying it.
out, check this
I know
out, check
you
this
ain't saying
out. I think just raw talent. I see where you can debate George Pickens.
it.
I
Yeah, yeah.
definitely do see it. Like he has a catch radius, like unlike no one really
I
can
think
have this type of
he
catch
catch
radius.
anything.
Yeah, you feel me? I give
Hey,
him
look
that.
at the
He just got
quarterbacks he
he got
had,
he
though.
got to
That's
work
what
on
I
his
was saying.
route
That's
running
my
though.
argument. Huh?
He got to work on his route running though.
Yeah,
Oh,
true,
you talking
true,
about
true.
George Pickens or Jameis?
Nah, George Pickens.
What
Oh
James
yeah,
got to work on?
man.
You said
That,
Jameson?
Shit,
yeah.
that nigga
I
explosive.
mean, he fast. He real
Man,
fast.
James Williams a dog,
What he
bro.
run? What he run? What he run in the 40s?
He
We
never
didn't get to
ran that
see it though.
motherfucker. But I done heard rumors he got 4.2 speed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I
scared.
mean, I see that. I definitely see that. But what I was
Explosive,
saying
man.
was, if look at the quarterbacks George Pickens was playing with, you feel what I'm saying? Jake Farm and Stetson Bennett. You
Yeah.
know, no disrespect to them, but
Nah,
I
I
was
I
just
ain't
agree.
saying
no,
like,
he
I agree.
fucking trash. I'm saying like,
uh,
man, James
they
Williams,
come
you just
in,
can't do
yeah,
nothing about that,
yeah,
bro.
you can't do nothing about George Pickens either, bro. I'm telling one on
Yeah,
one,
he a
George Pickens
dog.
catch
He a dog.
everything, bro.
I agree.
He
He a
a
dog.
You
dog.
understand
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
but yeah,
imagine George playing
definitely.
with
It's
George
just
playing
about a
with.
bit. Which one you want? Which receiver would you rather see, bro? James or Williams? That's
Give me
like
George
asking
Pickens, man.
Tyreek
Give me
Hill
I'm
George
or
taking
Pickens.
George
AJ
Pickens.
Brown,
Give me
bro.
George
You feel me? Which one you want, bro?
Well, yeah,
The
yeah.
big physical one, or you want the one they just gonna run past you every time? Like,
Yeah, you got a point.
Depends on my
I want
offense.
both of them motherfuckers, really.
It depends on
Hey
my
man.
Oh,
offense.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm fucking with my rookie receiver right now, man.
Ooh,
Garrett Wilson over
yeah,
1100,
real
nah,
fun. Real fun.
you a Jets fan.
yards with 3-4 different quarterbacks in the same year, man.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
Garrett Wilson raw. That's the
yeah, he
core.
got
That's the receiver
1100
I
as a
wanted
rookie.
bad in this draft, though, bro. But nah, we gonna trade
He
AJ
got he
Brown
got he got
and go get
85
Burks.
catches, 85 catches, 1110 yards as a rookie.
Hold on. 85 catches. How many touchdowns he got?
Nah,
I think he
Garrett
got
Wilson raw.
five touchdowns.
I know he raw. I know he raw from Ohio State.
But yeah,
Damn.
he had with
I
no
would say,
quarterback. He
what?
had Zach
Yeah, with no
Wilson.
quarterback. He
Come,
tried.
come
He
I
on,
tried.
wish
man.
boys
What
out.
about
With a quarterback worth a damn, he ain't got to be an elite quarterback. He's a 1,400-yard receiver.
That's impressive right there. I wonder what Chris Olave did. I know he did.
He touched 1,000 too. Both
Yeah,
God damn.
Ohio State receivers, they hit. They hit.
Yeah,
So nowadays, bro, you can just get to 1,000, which I said they can work, but they pass the ball a lot too, man. And
Yeah.
these boys just great, man. God damn.
Nah, that's for sure. I think soon as Brees Hall got hurt, we ain't had no choice but to pass that motherfucker.
Yeah.
yeah.
Can't
Damn.
forget. I'm a Jets fan too, just in
Oh yeah,
case.
yeah. He a Jet fan.
You
Yeah.
feel
Oh,
me?
okay.
So it was
Okay.
like shit. It was like shit. Brees Hall, he gonna be a star. He for sure gonna
Don't
be a
you
star.
I like Carter too.
Yeah, Carter cool, but he just ain't no. He ain't no.
No, Brees Hall.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, he ain't no Brees Hall. You know what I'm saying? I think he
And
can
then the
come.
one with Iowa State. That's him?
No,
nah,
that's the
Brees
one that
Hall
went
went
to
to like Iowa State, didn't he?
Iowa State.
Yeah, I said Iowa State. Yeah,
Oh, wait,
he.
okay, yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure,
yeah. I know
for
him
sure.
because he. Okay, yeah.
It's just gonna come down to getting the quarterback, man. Zach Wilson ain't shit.
Yeah. Nah, yeah.
He
He,
trash. I said
Yeah,
he was trash when he was when they was
That
because I
man
remember him and
trash,
hyping
B.Y.
that
man.
U and
nigga
all
up.
like he sucks. Who is this dude? And then they kept on going up them draft boards. I'm like, bro, this dude is not that good. He like Will Levis. Like
That
everybody
man
hyping up
trash.
Will
Oh my
Levis.
God, bro. Yeah,
They
hyping
said
this
he the
nigga.
number one quarterback to come out the
He
board. Like,
gonna
I'm
get a
like, bro,
GM
they
fired.
wilding.
Will Levis gonna get his GM fired. Don't
They
worry.
just going off his, you know what I'm saying, potential and
hey
talent.
Mill,
If,
how you feel about AR?
I mean, I'm about to say if we going off potential, I go. If we going off of that, then AR would be my number one, my gamble. If we going off potential and
Yeah.
overall athleticism and can make some shake, I think AR has the number one potential. He would have the highest ceiling out quarterbacks if it does hit. if anyone was to hit, it was him. I think he can be that. But
I want to know who's gonna get him because
I don't know, but
Y'all
whoever
think he going
get
first
him,
round?
whoever get him, they got to work with him. They got to build
somebody
around
gonna
him.
take a chance. Somebody gonna take a chance.
Man, so
Cause once you see him at the combine, you gonna be like, hold on, somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the combine gonna change people's mind, bro.
Yeah. The combine's gonna have people like, hold on, hold the fuck on,
yeah.
cause he's a freak athlete.
Oh,
I
he
give him
definitely gonna shine in that sport. I mean,
Yeah, the
he
combine
definitely
finna make people some money because
he
like
might go to first round. He might go first round for real.
man,
that. You know what I'm saying?
I had a Bama fan try to tell me that Jalen Hyatt ain't going first round. I said, "You wildin', bro."
I think check this out. Sometimes when you project the player where he going first round, sometimes he don't, or sometimes they do because it go off of team needs.
True. Yeah.
If the team is actually worth the damn at drafting good. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if they can draft worth a damn, they gonna go off team needs. So see what I'm saying? So it's like Jalen Hyatt, he could go late. He could go.
I
ain't
think he
gonna
would
cap.
probably go late first round, but I'm telling you, as soon as he run that 40 time, bro, everybody gonna want that dude, bro.
Type
I'm
shit.
telling you, man.
I can see that too.
Yeah, because he gonna run the fastest 40. Watch, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, that boy got elite
He runs
speed.
well. He runs well, and depends on where his measurements are.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he can definitely sneak into the first round as
For
a
sure.
How tall is?
He like 6'1".
I like
He's small though. I ain't gonna lie, he's small, but
So was Devontae.
I like Downs.
yeah.
I
You
like
find
Downs.
receivers all the time. Justin Jefferson ain't big.
Mm-hmm.
Neither like Tyreek is big now, but Tyreek wasn't big back in the day.
But you
So
telling me,
They
I
pretty
I
good.
don't think he make it past Kansas City. I'm telling you, Jalen Hyatt
So
gets to Kansas City, bro. It's a wrap, bro. I'm letting
so
y'all know
let
that
me
he
one
gonna be so
uh
nice on Kansas City,
coach
bro.
Nah,
Hey,
that'd
coach
be
hey,
that wouldn't be
Coach
fair
Page,
right there.
you just threw out some names, Coach Page, that kind of sparked this question for me. Because watching Tennessee on film, Jalen Hyatt was just he just running past everybody. Like
Mhm.
I'm not big on receivers or anything, so I don't know about his route running ability.
Yeah,
How is his route running ability? Because
That'll be the
the people
biggest
you just
question.
named had some
That'll be
it
the
could be
biggest
better.
pretty
that
sick
that's
It
his
could be
biggest
better.
question right there.
I think he can
Yeah.
be better. I think one thing about like him and J-Mo, being that they're faster guys and more twitchier guys, the hardest thing it is for them to do is change levels and drop their weight and get in and out of breaks. So the more straight line stuff you allow them to do, the more screens type stuff, the better they will be earlier. But when it comes to route running, I think they both can do a little bit better at dropping their weight and getting in and out of their breaks and less steps. And a lot of it has to do with more so dragging instead of just dropping and stuff like that, and just being continually going over those processes. Because you go to these trainers and everything, and you got 35 different people trying to tell you 35 different things,
Yeah.
but being in the league, you know what works. You don't see Justin Jefferson dragging, you don't see Jamar Chase or none of them folks dragging. You see them dropping their weight and getting in and out of their breaks. And so I think
Mhm.
that's the biggest part for especially a lot of young receivers, period, is just learning how to transition their weight, learning how to play on the balls of their feet, and understanding releases in real time. Not none of that, like I'm crossing over, like I'm Allen Iverson crossing over for 8 seconds, but one and go, two and go. Like it has to be decisive here and now. And so I think those little things that he's gonna do better, and that they're gonna develop him better at. I think
And
his
So
as a Tennessee fan, I'm gonna let y'all know, Jalen Hyatt wasn't. He was unheard of for the first 2 years at Tennessee, and he said when we got the new coach, he put in the work, man. Like he got his. I mean, he was already fast, but he made himself even faster. Like the work ethic is there. You know what I'm saying? If you want
so
somebody that's gonna work hard, you know.
so does his draft stock drop because of his inability
no.
to run routes? No. Okay.
It can be taught. That's why I don't
That's
think
what I was
that's a
just.
big hit.
I think as coaches we have egos.
Mhm.
And so when you talking about a talent like that, you talking about someone that can run and someone that can catch the ball and that has somewhat of a route tree. you're not gonna drop him. Like, just think about it. Ted Ginn couldn't run a route nor catch the ball to save his life.
That's true.
But he had a long NFL career because they developed his hands. With a lot of guys, they're taught that you catch the ball with your hands, which is true. But your eyes is what catch the ball. If my eyes can't locate the ball, if my eyes can't track the ball, if my depth perception is terrible, then guess what? My hand play in the hand position probably gonna be terrible.
And you brought up Ted again. Yeah, he was now that I think about it, he was a straight line runner too. Like it wasn't too many different besides probably the 15 dig or the straight just take off or maybe the comeback. He was but he played in different positions like the return specialist and all that stuff too. So I
was gonna say, I think the special teams definitely gonna help him out a whole lot, especially early on, and depending on how many receivers that they have, and depending on where he gets drafted. If he gets drafted first 15, 20 picks, I think they're gonna probably put him in the starting lineup early. I don't think you waste that type of money to put him on the bench and try to develop him as far as like that. So. It just really depends on how things go in the draft, especially from here to his pro day and combine. It's gonna make a huge difference.
Yeah, for sure. Also, overall, this wide receiver class isn't just a wow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think Hyatt gets drafted high. My jury was out on that Quentin Johnson kid, but he looking good. He gonna go first round. But I think my favorite receiver out this class is Downs from North Carolina.
Yeah, I really like Josh Downs.
Yeah,
man.
Josh Downs.
I was watching his tape, bro. I said, "Oh yeah, he probably gonna be the best receiver in the draft class."
I think
Why would I
my
tell you,
favorite
bro?
this class. I think so too. Like
I like
bro,
that.
I like Downs.
I like him,
I
bro.
like that dude for Ohio State though. I like him.
Yeah, him and Jackson Smith and Jigba, he hard too.
He hard for sure.
Yeah, but that dude from North Carolina good.
Tank Dell at University of Houston. That
he
guy.
nice, yo.
Yeah. I remember him.
It just ain't no crazy wild wide receiver class this year. I think next year might be that again.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Who else you got for next year? I gotta look it up. But
hey, y'all nigga telling y'all goddamn.
You said what?
I think that's Larry.
Hey, man, we're gonna get to the we're gonna preview the national championship game, man. Coach Pace, man, you did a full breakdown in space, man, the other day, man, and tell me why that 3-3-5 gonna be difficult for Georgia. And,
well, for one, I think it's something that they're not used to seeing on a regular basis. I think more so in the SEC, they're seeing more even fronts. So it's gonna be a little different, a little switch up. But I also think what may give them problems is that the three odd front, it allows you to get into many different fronts, and it actually allows you to kind of rotate and use your speed on the field. One thing about TCU, their odd front, they don't do a lot of blitzing or anything of that sort, which isn't as typical for most teams that run a odd front or some type of 3-3 stack. So I think just the difference up front, they're gonna play with their line's eyes. They're gonna make it hard for Stetson to just find those places to just put the ball. But there are some areas in which Stetson can expose if given the opportunity. I just think they're gonna play a lot with his eyes, and they're gonna bring a lot of overload pressures. And I think they may actually go away from the narrative of them not blitzing as much as they did, and actually change it up for the national championship. Just off the simple, if we can force them off the ball quick, we don't allow that tight end and down the field. We limit your passes, your big passes, and we keeping everything in front of us. So I think it can be tough, but we know how Kirby prepares guys. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just, what is he gonna do if you see guys in them 4 eyes? What you gonna do when you see them guys in that 5? What's gonna happen when you see them right over their nose? And then what's gonna happen when they mug them linebackers and bring them up and drop out? So it's just seeing the different looks and being able to get it to the rest of the team and expose it. But it's gonna be a chess match.
But if I'm on Todd Monken, right, I'm looking at that front. I'm just gonna run the ball, but because you can. I think that you can run a lot of inside zone. What Georgia do, a lot of inside outside zone and play action off of that. But I'm just gonna do that though.
Exception that a lot of people get with the odd front because it gives the appearance of a light or a lighter box. Right. They think that you lose that run support. However, because you have that lighter box and you have those guys.
Yeah, I think it was one out. Yeah. I understand 3-3-5, man. I've always.
Go ahead, Coach.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, my bad. I said, but because you gain those guys from the secondary, you gain that extra speed. You're able to move around and add guys into the run game a lot easier. It is so you can still get into those what we would call bare fronts. You can still get into your overs, unders, and stuff like that just off of simple placing guys or simple movements.
Let me ask you this, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
With the 3-3 front, and I just watching film on TCU. It looks like, and I could be wrong, that their eyes are in the backfield a lot. So go ahead.
I was gonna say, so what it is their linebackers have keys. So typically their keys are gonna be backs, the guards, and the tight end, right? Depending on whom they are. So if I'm more so of an outside backer, I'm more so if I'm more one of the outside guys, I'm more so reading my backs in case they interchange, reading my backs and my H-back. If I'm the mic, I'm more so relating closer to my guards, right? The mic in a 3-high, in a 3-high or 3-3 stack is almost essentially like a fourth lineman. So you see their number 6.
So speaking of which, and I didn't mean to cut you off, but I noticed in the Kansas State game, because that's the only game that they lost, so that's the one that I watched. Mm-hmm. A lot of times during for run support, that guy, and I don't know, the mics in the linebackers position, but that guy used to always fill gaps because, like you stated, it looks like a 3, but we're bringing 4 or 5. So that guy used to always hit gaps to bring that extra run support into the for the defense. But I did notice that a lot of times their defensive secondary would get caught looking at in the backfield. And I think, speaking of to Larry's point, if we can garnish 3-4 yards a pop, then I think that helps with the slowing down their pressure when it comes to supporting the run game. I mean, supporting.
Y'all gonna be a huge 12 personnel team tomorrow.
Yeah.
If I was you guys, I'd go 12 personnel and I line up. I'm running GT counters. I'm running I'm running all my pull actions. I'm running my pin and pulls, and then I'm turning around. And as soon as you open the middle of that field, I'm running play action.
Yep.
Right through a post. And that's one of the most vulnerable places. I think if they close the middle of the field on you guys, I think it'll make a lot of it harder. But it will take them to change their cover concepts to be more of a Ripley's match cover 3 type, and so they're sitting over top of them and on those other 2 safeties to put down in the box.
I think if they close the middle of the field, it'll be best for them because of their speed, and we wouldn't be able to go sideline to sideline, with our action.
They have trouble with tight ends too. They have trouble with tight ends.
No, for
Yes,
sure.
they do. I was gonna say, and that's the biggest thing. They want to spill everything, so that's why you see they try to flush everything that's inside out towards the sidelines and allow their safeties and guys to come down
To
and make
run,
those
fly to the
tackles.
ball. Yeah.
So, that's what I mean by the inside. It looks and gives the appearance, but they actually bring a lot of help from inside out, and then you also can gain your corners depending on what coverages you're playing and stuff like that. So, what I see them doing, y'all expect to see a lot of Tampa too, especially when y'all go to y'all 12 personnel. They
Right.
they're gonna run quarters and they're gonna leave the middle of the field wide open. They're gonna bring down that middle safety as almost a poacher or a robber, and then they're gonna play ball. And so if y'all can send double post, dig post, or anything that's gonna grab that safety eyes and make them play ball, you have an opportunity. But also you gotta worry about those pressures and all those looks you're gonna get up front. Because it ain't gonna just be a clean pocket. And so it's just about, can you get to Stetson? If they can get to Stetson early, I think it could be a problem for you guys.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Because Ohio State got to him early in the first
Mm-hmm.
half. He was fucking rattled
Mm-hmm.
until he calmed down with one or two passes and got into a rhythm. But
And I was just
yeah, yeah,
say he's not a all world quarterback. He's not
no.
someone that we'll look at
Mm.
him to beat them. So like again, if you can rattle him, the other
Yeah, and Curry made a point too, because I kind of noticed it. He was like, "Yo, if we can," and he made a point at half, like if we can get Stetson to play within who we are, then the game will be much easier for him. Because a lot of times I felt like he was trying to be the man, trying to prove that I'm the reason that you're here. Nah, bro. Nah, just do your job. Do your job. Like your job is to manage this thing
yeah,
and go out and win it when if need be. But I think early he got into his head and got into his own head and started doing shit uncharacteristic,
most
and which caused him to play the way he was playing the fucking first half. But no,
I will say that
I
I will say that TCU did a good job on Michigan's run game. I mean, they wasn't really beating them running. I mean, it was mostly that quarterback slinging the ball all over them.
Yeah,
But
because they brought down them safeties, and like he was saying, their eyes in the backfield. Like when you playing quarters coverage, you got to be reading 2-1, or if you that backside safety, you got to be seeing you got to reach your 3-1 reads. You got to be able and be responsible for number 3. That way you can allow your play side safety that's to the trips to be hard over 2-1. And so it's just like understanding those midpoints and understanding what it is that they got to do. The secondary does have to get their eyes out the backfield, especially
yep.
those safeties, because
Right.
understanding
And
Arian Smith, he faster than
yes,
Buddy. He
and,
faster
and
than
that's
Buddy
what
from
and
Michigan.
what I appreciate about Todd Monken is his ability to use the play action to throw the long ball, instead of versus just dropping back and trying to have them beat him by itself. And
Yeah.
and it only take a split second for you to look into that backfield and boom, somebody got it running the 4.2 is on top of you. You have no chance.
Yep, I know
So
about
I
that.
per
As a University of Miami fan.
yeah.
But you said, Coach, you wouldn't be like, because you said you played against Aaron Smith, right? You coached against him, right?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
I was at
and
Bloom.
when y'all played him, what y'all, you said what y'all did
We
to
was the quarters team, so we were a fourth. We was a 3-4 team. But we ran it. We ran basically quarters, and what we did, we just tried to keep things in front of us. He hurt us on a reverse. That's what he hurt us on. The crazy part, he took a reverse like 35 yards to the crib. But anything other than that, but I also had the secondary that could play with him too. I had Philip Riley that went to Notre Dame. I had AJ Moss, who went to UT Martin, who went transferred to Butler and was starting at Butler Community College before he got hurt. I had Jaden Williams, who's at FAU, and I had Brendan Pascoe, who was at North Dakota State and just signed with Robert Morris, if I'm not mistaken. And so, like, I actually had some guys back there that could run and do the same thing. And one thing we preached, me and Coach Foltz, we were huge on eye discipline. If your eyes in that backfield, we got some mugs on the bench that can play ball. So please believe you can come handle a clipboard, or you can get your eyes in the right spot. I'm telling you, we have a short leash. In that 60 minutes, look, we can correct the other stuff at practice, but we ain't finna keep on letting you get beat like a bass drum.
So, like that, and we talked about this too. Like, so you know, one-on-one, you don't think they should play no man-to-man coverage?
I think you're gonna have to play man-to-man, even though that's not. And see that goes back to that. That's not technically TCU's wheelhouse, but
right.
TCU ain't played a Georgia, and when that front five ain't Michigan, and ain't Ohio State, it ain't like you talking about the elite of the elite. You talk about an SEC offensive line, and I don't care what SEC team it is, it's a SEC offensive line. They used to seeing the best of the best every Saturday, and so in saying that, you just, like, them boys gonna come to play. They gonna punch you in the mouth. And so if them boys ain't on this, it's gonna be a long day.
Yeah.
Georgia can.
And I was saying that, and I look at someone like Aaron Smith, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about it too in the space, like how, like even you too, Mill. Like, why the hell would you want to go to Georgia if you're not gonna get the ball like that? Though?
If ain't no tight end, bro, or no lineman, I ain't really trying to go to Georgia, man. For real.
I mean, I think just a testament to what Kearis Jackson said earlier in the season. Like, in order to play for Georgia, like, you got to be unselfish, because, like you just stated, Larry, you going as a receiver, even George Pickens, as a receiver, bro, you're not gonna be the it guy. So you have to come in and you have to buy into the system. Like, it's a system. Like, it's not I'm going here to get my numbers up, or I'm trying to increase my draft stock. No, this is a system, a well-oiled machine system. So if you're not buying into the system, is like, and I think Kirby and his coaching staff does an excellent job at selling what they're trying to buy, and it's just a testament to how well them guys get the players to buy into what they're trying to sell.
Hey, that man.
Because I wouldn't fucking go there either if I'm a big time receiver, because you ain't gonna get the football. You know what I'm saying?
You know what team they're gonna go to? Tennessee.
and you know what we're gonna continue to do? Punch y'all ass in the motherfucking mouth. That's what we're gonna continue to do, year in and year out.
Hey, I don't know if y'all would have punched them in the mouth if they would have had Hendon now.
No, we had Hendon out there. We had Hendon out there. We just, man, it was just hard to beat
talking about Clips?
Yeah.
Talking about again. Well, he got hurt.
No, we beat the hell out of Clemson, bro. That shit wouldn't even close.
Hendon was out there both times. Both got them times.
Nah, we like I said, we've had this Tennessee Georgia conversation, man. We gotta get better in the trenches. We're gonna keep up with Georgia. It's simple as that. We gotta get better in the trenches.
Country, if you ain't getting no trench pieces, like, it don't matter what receiver, what running back you got, none of that. It don't even matter on the defensive side. No linebackers, no
front
safety.
Seven.
Matter if you
ain't
got foundation pieces up front. If you can't get a guard, a center, and a tackle, or in a nose and a tackle, you're gonna have some long days.
We're good on the line. We good on line screen. We just not elite. You know what I'm saying? Elite. You gotta be elite when you play Georgia. That's why Ohio State was doing what they doing, because they elite. You feel me, on the offensive line and defensive line, in my opinion. What I saw,
they were holding.
I just
He said they hold.
He's
older. With a lot of stuff.
And you gotta hold their D line. That's the only way you gonna get them to not come at you. You gotta pray the rest.
A lot of stuff. But again, like they earned the ability to get away with a lot of stuff, like Alabama, like a Georgia too. Like when you doing these things and your players are making these plays consistently, what you think a ref or anybody else gonna look like when Jordan used to go shoot the jump shot, everybody thought it was going in. So if anybody was around them and it looked like they was touching them, it's a foul.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess, man. I don't know, man. I just man, I can't. To me, D Mill, man, you know what I'm saying? D my family member, man. So like, and you know, me being a Gator fan, we down bad this year, man. I can't take this shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and I said kudos to them, and you know I gave them they flowers last week, and I was like, I wanted them to win a game like that, and I ain't think they could do that. I thought the Ohio State was the offense and the team that they had enough equal talent to sustain and beat Georgia.
Don't have a defense.
Ryan,
Yeah,
they
they had a defense.
Ryan, they shit the bed.
They're comfy, but they don't have a defense in college football. So their defense won't run outside of them. It's like they're gonna try to outscore you.
And not to mention, Coach Page, like a lot of people sleep on how talented we are offensively. Like we are talented offensively, and everybody that we speak to is all about how can you stop this or how can you stop that. Yo, they got to stop us. We ain't no slouch offensively.
God damn it.
And that's the part that I know Kirby is gonna go in. He's gonna go in. Yeah, they good. Yeah, they do this. But shit, we Georgia. We the motherfucking Bulldogs. We are the defending champions. And yeah, it's hard to repeat, but fuck it, we finna do it, and we finna punch them in the mouth while doing it.
Yeah. I feel sorry for you. I feel like Georgia finna come in this game. It's finna be boring, bro. They finna just push them around left and right, bro. I feel sorry for TCU. I already know what game Georgia finna play, bro.
It's gonna be boring for you, but I'm gonna be.
Yeah, for you, he gonna be happy. It's gonna be one of them 27-6 games, bro. It's gonna be one of them games. Watch.
And not to mention, bro, the last two games that we played defensively, we gave up a ton of yards and a ton of points.
Y'all do.
we have. So I personally think that it's a chip. I believe that there's a chip on the shoulder. Where it's like,
hey, Mill, how you feel about Ringo?
Bro, need to move to safety.
I've been saying that 2 years ago.
No, Larry.
Okay, bro. Hey, look, we got other corners. Stop hating on Ringo. He a top 10 pick, nigga. Damn. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. What about Elam? What about Elam, nigga? What about Elam and the mother sorry and nigga from Florida? Leave Ringo alone, Larry. Leave him alone. Damn.
Oh man, you don't want nobody messing with Keely.
Yeah, they keep messing with him. Leave him alone, man.
Why not talk about your goddamn?
No, we talking about y'all.
Why you worry about mine? Why you worry about mine? Like you so worried about mine. I don't think. Hey, Larry. How man?
How Elam doing?
What about
hey,
I don't give a fuck about him.
Hey, Smoke, but you don't never talk about our other corner though. Like, why you never talk about our other?
You always go Ringo.
Hey, I was gonna say, I think that's what give y'all so much flack is because y'all D-line so good, and because y'all linebackers be flying around like they do. Who else are they fucking gonna talk about other than?
That's why we asked the question.
We all can agree that the secondary has been the weakness in the last 2 years.
For sure.
And yes, Keely did get the interception to seal it last year. But we all know Keely be out of place a lot of times. He like TCU defensive backs. He like to do this. He's a watcher. He's a watcher. He be watching playing man. That's the bad part.
Yeah.
Now,
I ain't gonna lie, they got a cornerback that's nice though on TCU. His name Tomlinson. Yeah, boy.
I like him.
I like him.
Yeah, he won the Thorpe Award. So
Yeah,
He won Thorpe Award.
Hey,
Yeah, he
the
did.
Thorpe Award, and I'm gonna be honest. I ain't a Mississippi State Bulldog fan, but that corner at Mississippi State was the best corner in the country, and his numbers prove it too. That boy was a dog.
Hold on, you talking about he got burnt, then nigga? Hold on, he got
Every
burnt.
defensive back got burnt.
That's why I keep telling Larry. That's why I keep telling Larry. That's why I keep telling him.
Defensive back that ain't.
Nah, but the Ringo suck, bro.
Ringo do not suck. Ringo do not suck, bro. So Ringo suck. Nigga, Ringo better than all your whole secondary, nigga. What you talking about?
He not better than Jason
Yeah. So Ringo suck, but you want him. Pretty sure you want him.
I ain't want no Ringo.
Well, nobody want Ringo. Nobody on that panel want Ringo at all. Nobody.
No.
I'll take him with my secondary, bro.
Just us.
Our secondary
Just us, right?
I
mean, like I said,
and I'll say this: we didn't want him at the time because we thought our guys were better than him. However, our guys end up leaving early, and we had to play some other guys, and yeah, so we know how that goes.
What's Tyrese Stevenson? Yeah, he played safety or corner over there.
He played corner. He should have played his ass the same spot he was playing with y'all.
With slot?
Boy, talking about
the goddamn bench.
Oh no,
he was our starting corner, dog.
He good in the slot. He good in the slot.
Man,
he was our starting corner.
These niggas were getting took up top by Middle Tennessee, dog.
What the hell y'all talking about?
He was our starting left corner.
He got players out,
He was our starting right corner, and we played Takora Couch in the slot, which we should have put Stevenson in the slot, which he's a slot.
Yeah, he good
guy.
for that. He's a slot guy. Yeah.
Yeah, but you
He
know, he
jail,
came to Miami and he coerced Manny to put him in outside, and so we left him outside for his senior year.
Hey man, I was kind of upset about that. I was like, dang man, I thought we were gonna get Tyreek coming out of high school, man. You know,
Man, I wish y'all would have. Yeah, somebody else we wouldn't have had to worry about.
Yeah,
y'all could have had him, man. Y'all could have. I'll let DJ make it.
You don't need that. This don't fit. This don't fit.
What about
Don't fit.
Hey Neil, so what about what's on behind the scenes and what's on the horizon for us Gators and whatever in the recruiting world? And you know,
can I ask a question about the Gators?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a funny question though.
Yeah,
hurry up, ask that. Yeah, I want to hear.
Hey, have y'all recovered from Eddie yet?
Oh man, y'all lame as hell for that though. Y'all lame as hell.
Hey, shout out to my boys at Canes Unfiltered, dog. You know how we do. Hey, we keep it real unfiltered. Hey, dog, he lame for doing it.
No, I mean, man, him and Ruiz gotta quit this shit, man. You know,
you can't be in the dick slinging contest with a nigga that could buy you. I'm telling you.
Hey, Eddie got Malone money too now.
Hey, Eddie got money, but Eddie ain't got billionaire money.
I don't think Ruiz got billionaire money. He got a lot of associates.
Hey, people done seen them bank stubs. I just say that.
True. So that was. So how much I gave Samson then? Since you want to tell that then.
I don't know nothing about them numbers.
Yeah,
I stay out of the players' way. I let them handle their own business. What they do with their money and how they getting their money, that's on them. And I don't even worry about that.
Yeah, Larry don't love bringing up that shit. How much a player getting paid?
No, I'm just
y'all love
they swear we pay everybody that we get.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought y'all had to pay for this recruiting class though, bro. Ain't no way, bro. I didn't make a bowl game.
Hey, y'all heard about it?
What they going there for?
We didn't go to a bowl game, but here's
y'all
the
heard
thing.
About that shit with LSU?
All it was we got somebody that was used to being us and being the University of Miami, and he took it back to what we used to. Like folks used to go to Miami, win, lose, or draw. It didn't matter. Like when we got
go ahead, Mia. What you said though? we talking about?
Hold on.
Bob, you said LSU, right?
Yeah, I said y'all heard about what happened with LSU.
Oh yeah, no, they had a little party.
Yeah, they turned
a
up.
little choo-choo party.
I like the way you push that, Coach.
Hey man, y'all seen
Hey,
how Shawty look? Shawty, right? I ain't gonna care.
Hey, I would have been a part of that party too.
Shawty,
If
right?
I was a college dog and
gonna
I would have
care.
seen Shawty. Bro, you tell, bro. All right, I played Division I ball.
They made some bouteille. They said you gotta get up out of
Yeah.
Hey, they ushered them into the league.
Man.
So you ushered them to go make some money. It'll be all right.
Hey man, you and Jamar Chase still kicking meal?
Say that again.
You and Jamar Chase.
Shit, we ain't chopped it up in a little minute, but it's been probably about like 6 months. So we chopped it up.
AD man, is Jefferson better than him?
For sure.
Think so?
Hey, I
think all them niggas, Marshall, all them.
I think Jefferson is a more complete receiver.
It's
I think
I wouldn't say
more
like
explosive.
A big gap. It ain't no big
Yeah, I got you.
It ain't no big
That's crazy. I didn't even see that coming out of LSU. I really thought Jamar Chase was better coming out of LSU.
Oh no! You better see Jefferson.
No, man, Jamar Chase won. He won the Biletnikoff.
Yeah, but they stopped them on a couple. Hey, Jefferson was killing.
Chase was making the big plays. Jefferson was the consistent guy. Jefferson was having 9 to 12 receptions a game.
Crazy.
He was the real go-to guy.
That man different.
Yeah. Chase was the guy that run it, run the little 9, run down the field, which he do very well.
Extremely well, sir.
Extremely well. But Jefferson was killing. He had like 5 touchdowns.
Man,
Joe Burrow had a big.
Man, Jefferson 6'2".
Yeah, Jefferson. Yeah, he's 6'2".
So is Joe Burrow better than Tebow?
Yeah,
Is Joe Burrow better than Tebow?
Yeah.
Is that a question?
Yeah.
I mean,
is that a legitimate question?
It's a legitimate question. In college, I mean, he has 60 TD. He has 60.
Y'all don't want to know my opinion about Tebow.
I kind of do.
Of course you're
gonna
be biased.
I'm just saying in college, don't talk about the NFL career.
Joe Burrow better than him. What you mean?
Like when you
don't bring up the NFL career. I'm just talking about strictly in college.
Okay, but are we talking about him being a quarterback or being an athlete? As a quarterback,
Tebow was the best
quarterback.
As a quarterback, he sucked.
Okay, check this out. Tebow was the winner,
but he won ball games.
Tebow was the winner. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
You get me?
Yeah, what you say?
About Person?
Said what?
What about Hernandez and what you say? No. What about?
Because Person Harvard is
What about that great ass line, that great ass defense? Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. I mean, everybody gonna have that talent around them though. So
that nigga was super
I say Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow. I
had super talent around.
Super talent around his ass when he won.
Joe Burrow did too.
Yeah, Joe Burrow had everybody. He had a cold running back.
If you want to be honest, the best quarterback that was on them Florida teams, one of them got kicked out of school. One of them got kicked out of school, and the other one, he in jail right now. But Christopher Lee was the best quarterback on the team.
What other one in jail?
Man, I'm still mad, but Chris Lee should have been involved. His brother was involved.
I heard Chris Lee got in a little trouble with the little issue from back in Charlotte when he was coaching and shit.
I ain't seen Chris Lee. I don't know how long. People forget he was a Florida quarterback.
Because Larry don't bring him up. Which crazy. He owns all the records. He owns most of the passing records. They don't talk about him like that. They talk about Tebow.
He definitely don't be talking about Chris Lee though.
Hey,
you don't talk about Chris Lee at all.
Neither Jerry either.
Y'all was using Tim Tebow to thrust it in.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they use him to run up the goal line and shit.
And to be honest, if at Miami, if we use Ja'Cory Brown like that with TBD, we can be in a similar situation.
I used to like Chris Lee. Chris Leak was
Oh,
good.
Chris Leak had a cannon, bro.
Yeah.
They had Chico over
Charlotte
there. Chico.
Independence.
Yeah, Percy Harvin. I mean, Percy Harvin just changed the whole game. Like, what the
Percy
hell?
Harvin was a cheat code, dog.
Cheat code.
That man ran like a 4.1.
He
was
made
super
Tebow.
bad. That man afterburns was ridiculous.
And all them boys, they made Tebow. Honestly,
you're
completely right.
Tebow,
then you had the
Tebow
Pouncey
trash.
twins. Then you had the Pouncey twins.
Yeah, Tebow trash like
twins?
Ken Dorsey. Like Ken Dorsey was trash to me.
Oh,
Tebow trash.
And Ken Dorsey, he was I can't say Tebow sucks more than Ken Dorsey. Ken Dorsey was a manager. Tim Tebow, at least Dorsey could be a quarterback and throw the ball.
Man, I can't. Nah, bro, I gotta hear this, bro. Ken Dorsey, bro, ain't no way. Ain't no that boy a game manager.
I know, man.
I said he was a game manager.
That man Tebow was the team, bro. He was.
No, Percy Harvin was the team, bro.
Bro, they man. Because look, I hate Florida, but during bro, when it's 3rd and 1, bro, they just literally threw the ball to Tebow, bro. He get the first down. That man was trucking phone, bro. Yeah, they just literally.
He was a hell of an athlete, though.
They was doing quarterback draws, bro. You knew they were getting the first down.
He should play tight end or fullback or something.
I thought he would have been a better like H-back
and a
tight
leader.
end than like
He'll leader.
He gonna have you running through a wall, bro. Oh God, that would have had me, bro. I'm like, yeah, we going all the way.
He back there getting a weak ass speeches back there.
Asked Tebow to do was pray for me before the season.
Yeah. Now when the Florida lost to the Ole Miss, bro, he went in that locker room and gave that speech, bro.
Oh yeah. Fuck up, nigga. Yeah, said that.
Been hype.
He one of the greats. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I wish he should have played another position, man.
I think the best quarterback to have the least help was Cam Newton.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I said them the top 3 to me. Joe Burrow.
He was the best quarterback at Georgia. That was
he
the
ain't
one that I
have
was
shit.
talking
You
about. They
can't
got
forget
kicked out.
Cam ain't have shit around.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I say it's a little bit more impressive because like
it is.
Burrow. We know what Burrow had around him. We didn't know what Tebow had around him, but Cam ain't have shit around.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like y'all remember? I remember that Iron Bowl comeback.
Yeah.
I remember that because I was roasting Bama fans all week. I was like,
chill out.
I'm sorry, bro. I live around them, bro. They everywhere where I'm at, bro.
Like, you can roast their ass.
Hey, Mill,
lighten up on my you. You feel me?
Hey, man.
Oh yeah,
you see that? You see that right there, bro? Don't you see it? That's the game we won.
Hey, Cam came back on us.
Hold on, you don't want me to go to the flat with the fire natties, do you? With the game.
And then Cam was
he ain't have no
cheat code.
Man, that nigga.
He probably had one more third round. Like
he was out
I think Nick Farley.
He was
Nick
out
Farley
was on 60-yard touchdown passes too at Arlington.
Y'all see it, the U.
He had a few games. He caught some receiving touchdowns.
Man, he would have stayed in Florida. Oh my God,
man!
My God!
Hey,
if
stole a laptop, had Cam on that Florida roster, dog, it would have been too ugly. Y'all could have been the Miami after Miami. I'm serious. Because just think about the time frame. We actually got put on probation around 2005 to 2007, 2008.
Right.
So, like, literally, that was the time frame where y'all could have actually did whatever. We lost scholarships and everything.
I remember.
They were trying to SMU us.
Oh, they tried to goddamn dig this shit. But man.
I mean, Urban Meyer came and changed everything, bro.
Yeah,
I miss him.
Yeah, they've been blessed with a lot of great coaches, man. Well, a couple great coaches.
I'll take them right back, right now. I don't care how bad of a human being he is. I don't care about none of that.
Who you talking about?
Urban Meyer. As long as he win me ball games and get me them recruiting players,
they don't want.
I don't give a damn.
People like
Get what? Florida can have the most arrests. I don't give a fuck.
hey,
But leave me
Sarkeesian
alone.
still got a job. So how the
They
hell?
hate Urban though, bro. Florida.
Yeah, I don't understand why y'all didn't hire him. Y'all
I
should just
take
hire him right
Urban
back.
in a
Y'all
heartbeat
just,
right now.
But
I
a
don't
lot of
blame
the
you. I
fans
would
hate him
too.
though.
Hey, but
blame you.
y'all, Ron Zook did y'all well too at Florida.
He couldn't coach though. He could recruit. But he couldn't coach.
I don't believe in having recruiters, man. I feel like you need an X and O's guy that's gonna bring the recruits. You feel me? Like that's how I feel like you need to build your program because the program Florida gonna sell itself, bro. Tennessee gonna sell itself.
You can't
Alabama gonna
forget
sell itself. Give me
when
the
No,
X
you
and O's
gotta
guy.
have a recruit though.
when
That's
Urban left Florida that same year, Braxton Miller was going to Florida, but he followed Urban to Ohio State. Like,
Hey, man, you can't know
man, that shit was crazy.
247, man. Yeah, y'all, hey, Coach Pay, y'all can't know more than 247.
Huh?
Y'all can't know more than 247. That what my brother don't say.
Hey, man, 247 don't be knowing stuff. All they do is listen to folks like us. All they do is listen to folks like us. They good ear hustlers.
I'm telling you, bro.
Bro, I'm from the real South, dog. I'm gonna say what I say, and they just gonna have to check it or respect it, dog. Shit. It be like that, dog.
Hey, they give me flack again. My brother don't give me flack because you know what I'm saying. They say because these folk job and stuff like that.
No, you ain't saying it right. See, I ain't going through it no more now. I'm talking about it. You ain't saying it right. You ain't saying exactly what I've been saying. No. What I didn't say that, Larry. I didn't say that.
What you said, big dog?
Listen, okay, Coach. Do you know about all the motherfucking players, like all 300? How like all the players? Like, do you know about all these recruits and everything? Do you know all of them? Do you have hands on every last one of them? Or you having ears on all of them? From the
no, not all of them. Cause
that's what I'm telling Larry. I'm telling man, like these guys got ears on like damn near a lot of fucking players than fans and people like us. That's what all I've been saying. Like they digging their hand in a lot of camps, a lot of this, a lot of that. Like they digging real deep.
Well, see, they just using the resources. They do the exact same thing we do. So they go to the camps and stuff like that.
Just deeper.
But a lot of times they picking up them phones. They picking up them phones and they asking the local people, and they like, hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, and keep it between us, yada, yada, yada. And it's, favor for favors type shit.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, so that's how they don't really be tapped in like that. Like,
no.
You be more tapped into the streets than half of these folks do. Because shit, you get the information before they.
That's all I was saying.
But they tapping into a lot of places, Larry. That's what I'm saying.
They tap into a lot of places because they have more arms to tap in. It's one of you,
they got more money.
But they got a whole staff.
Yeah, they tapping in the coach, then this coach, then this, like all different people. Like it's just every guy. They staff is deep. That's what I'm saying, Larry. Like that's why they knowing more than what the hell we'll know or we can find out.
No, I ain't gonna say.
You crazy as hell.
I guarantee you, D got Mill.
So okay, TJ Caper. Who the hell knew he was going to Louisville? Nobody on this.
Nobody
knew. Nobody knew that. I'm telling you, like nobody knew.
But I'm gonna tell you what Louisville got.
They got that bag, bro.
They got a bag, man. And everybody who got a bag, man, got a chance.
Hey, that boy Lovie Smith got fired from the Texas. Was y'all in that space with me when I was saying what they were gonna do that jump? I was in there saying that. I said, bro, I play them boy 2 times a year. They're gonna fire Lovie Smith. Why would I tell you? They're gonna try to get Sean Payton.
But bro, I wouldn't be either him or if Miami didn't make the playoffs, they might have would have tried to fire McDaniels. Get Payton.
I think the Texans gonna get him because they gonna try to get Bryce Young, and they're gonna sell that. Hey, we getting Bryce Young. We gonna get an offensive minded coach to mold that boy. You feel me? Hey, I know how this game works
in the draft.
What'd you say?
What pick?
They got the number 2 pick. The Bears got the number 1. They don't need no quarterback.
It's over
I'm
for.
trying to trade. I'm
yeah,
trying to
facts.
trade to the number one. Give me Bryce. You feel me?
I don't want Bryce over fuck damn fuck this shit.
Who you think the best quarterback out of all the big three? I'm not the big three, but I'm saying out of CJ, Bryce. Who you say?
Be safe, big dog.
Henry Hooker. No, I'm playing.
I was finna say it again.
That's
But
it.
you got
Henry Hooker.
CJ. Who else?
CJ.
I'll pick AR over him.
Huh?
Yes.
How, Sway?
Yes,
I don't
man.
know, bro. He can't read no defense.
Y'all
How, Sway?
Y'all, hey man,
I'm taking Hendon over AR.
I'll
take Buddy and just keeping it 100% funky. I'm taking Buddy at UCLA over AR.
Hey man, I'm taking AR.
AR the most talented. I say that.
That's why I gotta take him.
No, I can't say he's the more talented. He's the most athletic.
But look who. Hey, check this out. Look at this down. Look at this coach. Jalen, he was more athletic. Now look at what he's doing now.
Yeah, but Jalen went into the right system too. Jalen offensive coordinator is almost that of Mike McDaniels. Like he's the mad genius. So like, and you talking about a kid that just put his head to the wall and just fought. You don't find too many people that transfer from Alabama, go to Oklahoma, play at Oklahoma, and then go and do what he did in Philadelphia, especially after the way they did him at Alabama. So you talking about a mentally strong kid.
Yeah.
And so it's slightly different. I'm not saying that it can't happen, but AR is also, I think he's a little bit behind the curve as far as where Hurts was. Now, mind you, I think AR probably has one of the strongest arms in college football. And so if he can learn to harness that arm with his athletic ability, and he learns how to read and diagnose on pre-snap and post-snap, I think then you can get that potential guy that you guys are talking about that is Mr. AR all-world. You know what I mean? Because don't get me wrong, he has all the attributes. The motherfucker got a shotgun that's on. They don't call it. Hey, he can slang that bit, but you don't know what he like. My golf swing. That bitch may go down the fairway or it may slice right 200 yards. So it just depending.
Yeah.
But hey man, give me a score prediction, man. We can close this thing out.
Them frogs, man.
Can we just say win or loss?
Yeah. I mean, of course you're going. Well, it's up to you.
To be honest, I don't know about this score. I think it's gonna be more defensive than we think.
I think it's gonna be a little bit low scoring. Like I said, I was saying with Scott, I think it's gonna be one of them games that people say boring, where they up, where Georgia just controlling it because they can't. They, you know what I'm saying? Their offensive line and defensive line controlling the game. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I seen how Georgia play. That's how they play. You know?
I either see it being like 35-24 or 35 to 32.
Yeah. Scott gave me his prediction 35 to 10.
35-32 is TCU. 35-24 Georgia. And the reason why I say that, like it just depends on how Georgia come out. If they get them quick that quick 10 points and jump up, we know how Georgia gonna do it.
I'm gonna say I say 35 to 17. Something right about that.
Goddamn well, we score more than 17.
Frogs of Georgia.
Nah, Georgia. Right?
Yeah,
hey,
even
you're a smart man. I'm a little bit special. So.
I'm rooting for TCU though, no doubt.
I'm rooting for TCU for the underdog story, and I want that dynasty to end. But at the same time, I think Georgia wins. Just give me 35-13. Georgia put him away at the end.
Zay.
He might be talking, but on mute.
Yeah, he on mute.
Yeah. Give me a score prediction, Rod.
Yeah, we could barely hear him.
I say like 30, about 30, 35 to 20, 28, something like that. Yeah. 35, 28.
A one possession ball game.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a one position ball game.
35-28. You playing it safe.
Yeah, I you know, they gonna score too. No, we gonna score. We just I think
Duggan, he nice though.
Yeah, but I just think if we have more stops, but it's gonna be hard for them to stop us, and cause we're like I think we're gonna have more stops, and
I think y'all physicality is gonna be the
exactly.
The
and I was just about to get at that too. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, when you get to the third and fourth, towards the end of the third and fourth quarter,
down.
Yeah, they're gonna wear down. I already know they're gonna wear down.
Yeah, we do that substitution a lot and all type of, you know, and we keep chopping, baby. We keep chopping. So, you know, them boys will come out to play, man. They want another one. They want another one. Even though I'm not taking away from TCU, they're gonna come out to play too. But well, it's just that discipline we got, and you know, Ringo got to step his ass up. For real.
Yeah, he got a tall task this week, boy. That Quentin Johnson, the truth.
Oh yeah, Johnson, true, bro.
Yeah.
Big Uno.
See, this game gonna solidify Ringo also. Like
no.
I promise you. Yeah, if he play, Larry, if he play fucked up this game, he gonna drop his stock on down some more. But if he played better than he played against the Ohio State game, man, he go okay.
They already said he already done drop out the Ohio State game.
I said, but this game will solidify, Larry. Come on now. You just don't like. Why you got something against that man?
I ain't got nothing to get that man trash, bro.
Is he dumpster trash or BFI? Like what type of trash?
Hey man, bro. I remember Larry was saying the same thing about Tyson Campbell. Now look at him.
No, Tyson Campbell leaps and bounds better than Keely.
But Larry said the same thing about him.
Hey, I said the same thing. Hey, but all they do is listen to all them. So my eval, I told them they don't do no eval, don't do nothing. They just listen to what these writers say. Hey, I said that though. I said that on last show. Then I said they're on RJ. I said Tyson Campbell is way better than Ringo.
I think he better. For what I seen him in the league, bro, he cold, bro.
No, RJ. No. He don't tell everything. See, when Tyson Campbell was at Georgia, Larry used to call him trash. The same way he talked about Ringo. He was saying the same thing.
Hey, I think Tyson was given more responsibility at Georgia too. He traveled a lot more than Keely did.
Yeah.
Y'all secondary were better last year, though. I will say that because y'all had Eric Stokes.
You know why?
We have Stokes. We didn't have Stokes. We only one we missed with Lewis Senior. I think he's the only person left.
They DB coach.
And Kyrian Johnson. And not Kyrian Johnson. Kendricks and Lewis Senior only one that left.
The last three stops, Kendricks. Adai Bennett, he down there had an All-American. So we can't say he ain't doing nothing. When he was at West Virginia, his defense in the secondary was fire. When he was at Georgia, they won him a national championship.
Yeah.
So and at Miami, he took a bunch of defensive backs that were underdeveloped and he developed them to be serviceable for us to go 5 and 7 when we couldn't. Like, let's just be honest. If we would have been what we were the last year or two.
Won 8 games with that.
Who?
Manny Diaz. We would have went 5 and 7 this year.
We would have won 8 games with Manny Diaz, right?
Yeah.
And then we wouldn't have had no recruits. We wouldn't have had nothing. Because understand this, nobody wanted to play for Manny. Manny couldn't control the locker room. He couldn't control the team. And there's nothing like, again, Manny was not a University of Miami head coach. Manny is a good coordinator, but Manny wasn't ready for that head coaching position at the University of Miami.
I agree.
So like, I don't think that they would have done better, being that, especially with Lashley. Now remember, Lashley was gonna be gone, so you still were gonna have to bring in a coordinator. I don't see a coordinator developing TBD the way that he needs to be developed and needed to be developed at that time, because guess what? TBD was a run-read guy. We won games because of the couple of athletes making the plays. And let's just be honest, other teams ushering us games the same way we ushered them some this year. You know what I mean? So it ain't like it's I can name at least 3 or 4 games that were one possession games in Manny's last year that we definitely thought were losses.
True.
And so it's not much difference. I think Mario did a lot more with a lot less, especially meaning that he had to come in, like take a side record and look at the development. Look at how much Corey Flagg developed as a linebacker.
Yeah.
We actually had receivers catching a ball, knowing how to sit down in a zone, knowing when to continue to run. Like they were actually developing. Our offensive line, even though it was depleted, it still allowed us to get to five wins. You know what I mean? We were down to our 5th string line. Like we playing Michael McCoy and Michael Washington type shit. Like them boys wanted to play at Mississippi School of Blind.
So why come Mark Richt didn't work out with y'all, man?
Mark Richt retired. He
I thought he played like a year, didn't he? He was with y'all.
He retired. He retired because of health issues.
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember what happened. I remember Mark Richt went there, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Miami gonna be straight." Because I mean, Mark Richt, he won a lot of games.
We went 10-3.
He just never got them over the hump.
It was a totally different program. If you look at the Mark Richt program and you look at the Manny Diaz program, the Mark Richt program was a lot more disciplined. It was very similar to Georgia, where he can get to 10 wins, but he can't get over that threshold.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah. And Mark Richt did leave Kirby Smart in a great place. So,
yeah.
We can all say that.
Yeah. Kirby Smart took that job at the right time. Yeah, we all agree with that.
Kirby knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He was waiting on that.
He was waiting on that.
I was just gonna say he waiting on that one.
Turned them other jobs down too. Like back then, who
Texas A&M, because he didn't compete for Jimbo.
Yeah.
He did the original Florida job when it came open after Ron Zook them left. Because you remember he was a Saban assistant.
Yeah.
The Tennessee job.
I know Tennessee and the South Carolina job.
Yeah.
Who you talking about? Who you talking about?
Kirby Smart.
Nah, he wasn't finna come to us. He wasn't coming to us. We tried to get him. We tried to get Dan Mullen. We were about to hire Dan Mullen before Florida got him. And we wound up getting Jeremy Pruitt instead, and he was absolute garbage. He could recruit. Yeah, he definitely could recruit his tail off, but he couldn't. He was a terrible coach. Like, bro, he couldn't develop Jared Garantano if his life depended on it. Bro, I mean, remember we played Florida, bro, and Jared Garantano was looking like the worst quarterback in football. Hey, bro, we were getting embarrassed, bro.
Boy, they had y'all at Tennessee looking like goddamn y'all was at App State or something.
But I never forget, boy. We went out to go watch that garbage ass game, bro. And I'm talking about, bro, the whole place laughing at us, bro. I was like, bro, I'm out. I'm out.
I feel you with that one, dog.
But that show you, man. See, I like to brag about my team. That show you how good of a coach John Heupel is, bro. Because you seen how bad we was, bro. He turned that around in 2 years, bro. 2 years. We already in the Orange Bowl. You feel me?
Hey, y'all did y'all thing. But y'all also y'all had them pieces to where he could do that. Y'all brought in a Hendon Hooker, and Hendon Hooker was underappreciated at Vitek. Y'all gave him the love, and you seen what he could do.
Yeah, he put him in the offense. He could thrive.
Man, I remember that kid when he was in high school, because I I went to the college that his father went to. I went to North Carolina A&T, so I went to school in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Yeah, they said that his dad was like a big HBCU quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really
His
know that
dad
about him.
is the record holder.
Oh, okay. I
His
didn't even know
dad
that.
was a guy. Like he went to the league out of the HBCU.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his dad
Yeah,
was.
I heard them telling the stories about his dad, but I didn't really know much about him. You know what I'm saying? His dad or whatnot. But yeah, but listening to you talk about him, yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
His
I
dad went to
appreciate
North
it.
Carolina A&T. He won us a national championship and everything. Like them boy, like you bring up Hooker around North Carolina A&T and around the old head, they're gonna say Hendon Hooker. Oh yeah, he was that man was a guy, a guy. He was very similar to Vince Young and Cam, but with an arm. It's very similar to his son. He was just more mobile.
Yeah, and it's crazy, man. It's a lot of HBCU black quarterbacks like that, bro. And you look at like Steve McNair, bro. You know what I'm saying? That he was. You heard about how great he was at his HBCU, bro. And it's just like, man, it's crazy that like how great these people got to be at a HBCU college. A black quarterback got to be at a HBCU to even think about going to the NFL.
Man, there was a quarterback at Jackson State from 06, 07. 07, from like 06 to like 2008. Jimmy Oliver, one of the best quarterbacks I seen play ball, dog. And the motherfucker wasn't nothing but about 5'9". When I say that man was ice cold, he led Pearl River Community College to national championship. Then he went to Jackson State, and I'm talking about that man throws the ball anywhere you want. He's scrambling, gonna pull up at the line of scrimmage and just drop a dart. Like he ain't gonna run. He gonna scramble to throw. Like literally get to the line of scrimmage and
Like, as a Titans fan, you know, I talked to some former Oilers fans, and you know, I ain't gonna say former, but Oilers people that have liked them since the Oilers, and they was telling me about how great Warren Moon was and what he had to go through to get to the league, bro. And I was like, bro, they man had to literally do like a bunch of years in the CFL, and like they didn't want to give him a chance because there was no black quarterback that was really in the pocket like that. You know what I'm saying? Being a pocket passer. So it's crazy though, man. You know, these are the miles we gotta go to even just get a chance to play quarterback.
Hey, that boy was a dog, brother.
Yeah.
Warren Moon, Randall Cunningham, like they paved the way for a lot of young black men. Doug Williams, like them boys was actually balling and they actually could play. Steve McNair, he might have been
that's what made me a fan of the Titans, bro. I mean, I'm from Nashville, so I ain't got no choice. But his name
so I used to work Steve McNair camps when I was a young kid, like when I was coming out of high school and college, because my trainer used to run his camps. And so when I be in JUCO, I'd be running his camp at Southern Miss, because you know he from Mount Olive, Mississippi, which is right outside of Hattiesburg. So we'll go to his camp in Southern Miss. He'd get all the JUCO guys. We work in his camp and stuff like that. But he was a very loving and real genuine dude, and would talk to you guys just like how we talking. Like he was very down to earth.
Yeah, I heard that too. But yeah, man, we can wrap this up, man. Man, Coach Pace, man, appreciate you, man. You welcome.
Yes, sir.
Come back. I'm definitely gonna get you back on, man. But
I appreciate the invite, big dog.
Yeah, man, I will enjoy it. We'll probably get you on next week. We'll kind of put a ball in the season and just talk about like, coaches, just all season talk, stuff like that.
Yes, sir. Because this coaching carousel gonna definitely pick up too.
Oh yeah.
So
the national championship all with.
Hey man,
I definitely appreciate you guys.
Championship, man. Y'all back to back, man. Y'all got it, man. I can't even say nothing no more, man. It y'all kill me, pain me.
Man.
RJ, man, tell people, man. So we can sign off.
Yeah, you know what it is, man. For the love of the game, you know what I'm saying? We do the darn thing, bro. Every time. Go Vols,
hey, tell it, hey, y'all come follow me. If you don't follow me, come follow me on Twitter, dog. Coach Pace 3.
So shout to Twitter.
Yeah, I'll follow you on Twitter.
Yeah, Coach Pace 3. Also, shout out to my family, Canes Unfiltered on Twitter. Yeah, you did.
Man, I rock with some of them boys, man. Shout out to
man, they real good people, dog.
Yeah,
if you get a chance, man, come on down.
Not all of them now.
When I say, see, it's the difference between Twitter and when you seeing and meeting these folks in real life. So I know some of them for in real life, and so I'm only gonna speak on the ones I know. The ones I know that they good people.
Yeah. I rock with AJ cool.
That's my dog.
Yeah, AJ bro. He cool, man.
Even some of the ones that get an odd takes half of the time that y'all be arguing with in real life, they actually cool people.
Yeah,
for real. Like Drew, he good people. He could be an asshole at times, but that's my dog. He's good people. He good people.
Yeah, but
like it's Drawn, that big bro. So you already know Chris. That's my dog. You know.
Big Ticket, he's solid, man. Big Ticket.
Oh, Ticket. Little bro Shamar, that's my dog. Dayway. You know, my boy Suave. You know, the entire Canes Unfiltered, bro.
Okay.
You know how we do.
Yeah.
All right, bro. You see the you.
Yeah.
Hey, soon we gonna be in that thing talking about it.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't ready for that one yet. Hey, we gonna get off of this thing. Y'all ain't ready for that one yet.
Hey man, hopefully we playing y'all, man. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, it's gonna be a beautiful day. That'll be the 90s, wouldn't it?
It would. The 90s. It would, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right,
y'all boys be blessed, brother.
Be blessed.
Yes, sir.